Oops. Hello. Pulled the plug early on that test, accidentally making that public. Wonderful. Alright, I think we have resolved our issues. We are in the green, folks. I don't see here yet. Alright, I'll wait. Oh, oh. See? Did he now? Hey, Nico, what up? Yes, it is late night. I just finished watching, actually, Oxy and Plater's stream back to back. And, yeah, so I called my cable company today. And, for only literally $1 more, it took me from a 1 megabyte up speed to a 5 megabyte up speed. For literally $1. And now I have all the speed and all the green. So, what am I doing? Well, today, we're actually not going to make a straight beeline for Colonia, as much as that would make sense. There's a system over here that I'd like to check out, called the Colonial BFA. What do I pay overall, Nico? That would be, like, I think it was like $57 a month Canadian. And now I'm paying $58. Or I think it was like $57.99, and now it's, you know, so $59 a month for just internet, but that's all I need. Yeah, but check this place out. Ooh, spooky blue. And I'll tell you more about it when we get there, because there's something quite interesting in this system. Something to check out. But first, let's check out where we are at Viahara Gate. And please do let me know if the stream quality goes potato. I think I fixed it by paying $1 more a month, but I just threw money at the problem, basically. Here's your dollar. And then the guy just flips the switch, and then all of a sudden everything's fine. And it's like, come on, you throttlers. But this is a pretty cool station. This is actually a weird, owned by a weird religious faction. Out here in deep space. Next to an Earth-like world that they consider their sacred home. Oh, look, a beluga. Where's that an orca? No, that's a beluga. For sure. Look at that big guy. Oh, I want to get me one of these. Look at those windows. Are those windows? Yeah, those gotta be windows. Think of all the luxury tours. Where's the pool? There's got to be a pool on this thing. Ship-launched pool. Alright, let's get a move on. So, how far do we have to jump? 71 jumps. No big deal. We've made so many jumps already. We're numb. We're space mad. We're just gonna have a good time here. Oh, wait, I should probably line up with the mail slot and boost. Boost, boost. Oh, look at that. Planet shrouded in blackness, the inkiness of space, and yet the sky is peppered with thousands of diamonds. Okay, enough of that. Ah, still mass locked. Alright. Bye-bye, station. Yes, I actually upped the quality to like more bit of pixels, or whatever you call them. I changed one number into a higher number. And yeah, it's as a result. Hopefully hopefully it looks a little better. Hopefully you get less pixelation. But still, my CPU being quite taxed. I'm not at 100% anymore, but I'm at 81. So I guess having more internet makes your computer go faster too. Who'da thunk? Ooh, hello, binary. I'm gonna turn those orbit lines back on. I usually turn those orbit lines off when I'm filming stuff. But obviously, useful to know when you have fuel scooping. Hey, Proxy! Come in the YouTube chat if you feel so inclined. I literally downloaded more RAM. Exactly. Well, actually, I called and ordered more RAM over the phone. But that pretty much sums it up. I called the internet company. I'm like, can I go faster? And they're like, give me $1. And I'm like, sure. Have your $1. Give me more internet. And thankfully, yeah, I've actually never seen full green stream health. So somehow the upload speed was it. Ah, Oxy's gonna take a poop. And he'll hop in. He can tell us all about his experience. Meanwhile, how do I poop? Can't get up. Can't get out of my ship. Cockpit. Just gotta go. In your spacesuit. That's what a real man does. A real man doesn't take off his pants when he poops. No, we're not getting into ass funneling. We're getting into pooping pants. It's much more appropriate for children. Because children do it all the time. They know what I'm talking about. But ass funneling is for, that's what those teenagers do to get drunk these days. Kids these days. Up to no good. Well, they're ass funneling and all. Oh, how do we get back into that? It's your fault, that other guy. I blame you. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Let's see what's on the other side of this warp tunnel. Ooh, a nice yellow star. I'd like to put my name on it. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is that? What is that? That looks like something. Okay, I gotta check that out. Please don't tell me it's like, oh, 100,000 away. Oh my god! Yes, drag us down into your sick world. That other guy. Alright. It's a water world. Or something. I gotta go check it out. Makes no sense to not do that. Because I am not in a rush. If you can't tell. Let's see. Oh, dry poo. That's great. Yeah, I guess we just eat pills now and stuff. Or just get, like, injected food. That probably just, like, every single nutrient just goes into your body and there's no poop. In the future, we don't poop. We just fart and the dust is collected in a special pouch in our spacesuits. Okay. Alright, let's clean it up, spatula. Getting into the gutter. Not where we want to be. Anyway. 92,000 light years seconds away. 92,000 light seconds. Ugh. Yeah, they need to do something but make it Super Cruise a little faster. That'd be nice. What do you think that is? Do you think that's important? That's definitely a water world. Could be terraformable, who knows? And these look atmospheric, but not very interesting. Ooh, I can't wait for this update with the planets. I will probably play around with some beta next week. Yes, the vacuum is in the seat of a Python, Nico. I said that in the Amex review. But as you can tell, I am not in my Python. I'm in my glorious, sexy asp. So yeah, no vacuum tube. But I think maybe it just launches at the bottom. Actually, no, it would just launch right into the second cockpit there. Yeah, that is a very not good cockpit to be in if you think about it. But yeah, there's probably, I think there's a hatch down here. Yes. Your SRV hatch. Or maybe that's it. That's where the poop comes from. Little ship pee poops. Yeah, a bunch of HMCs. I don't know if I'm going to go for those. But I will take the water world. Because those can be worth quite a bit. And again, let's see how far away from Colonia we are. So really, like, you can see other people in the group. Little green dots heading towards Colonia. Which is really not that far away from where we are. So what we're doing is taking a detour And heading here to the Colonia system. EFA F2322.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hello. What up, Boxy?
Not much. Figured I would drop in and pester you momentarily.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yeah, I was watching, just came from your stream to Playder's stream while I was doing my laundry. Oh, fuck, my laundry. Wait, hold on a second. Did the timer go off? Well, I mean, ooh. Yeah, people get mad when you don't take it out of the dryer. Did I nix the timer? Uh-oh.
I mean, is it a shared dryer?
No, I have I'm in an apartment building, and there's a laundry room, and it's honestly really annoying because the building went and stacked a washer dryer on top of each other, but they kind of face each other, so there's just enough room to get between them. If you open the door of one washer, it actually almost hits the other washer on the other side.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, if you leave your dryer, if you take one of the good dryers, people get really mad. There's actually a Facebook group for my building, and it's all just people complaining. I know it's the weekend too. Well, shit. How about this? You mind babysitting the stream there for a second?
Sure.
I think I can do this. In the 3 minutes that it'll take me to get to this star, I'm gonna get my laundry out of the dryer.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
I'll be right back. Okay. You listen to Tom Cook?
Run!
Great.
Run, Forrest!
Where's my keys?
Oh, man. I would say that this hasn't happened to me before, guys, but I have done stuff like this before. This is not new. Oh. Okay, guys. So here's problem number one that I want people to try and help me figure out. For some reason, on the live game only, not on the beta, but on the live game, I cannot plot a multi-jump route without tanking my own frame rate. I don't know why, but it goes down to 5 to 7 frames per second if I have more than 3 or 4 jumps plotted, and I don't know why. Been driving me bonkers. I just finished a file verification and then ran the game to see if it fixed anything. Didn't fix a thing. So I am open to ideas here, guys. This is a brand new issue. It only started a couple of days ago. Hey, Dove. Yeah, Spatula actually just walked away for a minute. He forgot that his laundry was in the dryer, and so he shares. He shares the stuff, his washer, dryer, that kind of stuff, with other people in his apartment building. So he'll be back momentarily. Other guy. Map settings, I turned them all to low, which, I shouldn't have to. This PC is more than powerful enough to run it on medium, high, even ultra settings, no matter what I'm doing. It should not matter. Route selection super picky, just standard KGB foam. That's it. Severe frame rate loss when in the Galaxy map with a multi-jump route plotted. Don't know what's going on. Been trying to figure out for the last couple of days. I actually just ran a file verification, then hopped back in game to see if it fixed it, and it didn't. So I'm contemplating running. Nuh-uh. No, nowhere unusual. And it's been the last few days. It doesn't matter where I am. I don't know what it's doing, but it's definitely borked something. But it only does it in the live game, but not the beta. The beta, it runs perfectly fine. Yeah, see, I'm wondering if that's it, Ablative, because I did just update my drivers a couple of days ago. I'm wondering if that's what is going on. I'm gonna see if there's another driver update. That would make sense, because I don't know what happens, but it does act funny if there's a driver update. Actually, yeah, there is. What the hell? Alright, fine. I guess that's what I'll do. I will update my drivers and see if the bloody thing goes away. Hey, Steve Shaw, what's going on, man? Yeah, Spatula will be back momentarily. He left his laundry in a shared dryer with other people in his building and forgot about it. So, yeah, he'll be back as soon as he gets his stuff out of the freaking dryer. And he needs to hurry up too, as he's about to overshoot this this thing, if he's intending on scanning it anyway. It's a good thing he's only at like half throttle, or he would have overshot it. I know, Steve, I'm everywhere tonight. I'm on my own. I was on my own stream, and I was on Players. Now I'm on Spatulas. I get around, man. I'm like a 50-cent Frenchie. I know, I'm watching this. I'm wondering if he's going to get back before it overshoots, or what's going to happen here. Now, Player's going to bed. It's 1:30 in the morning for him.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Now I can hear him in the background there.
Hold on. Oh, boy. Did I make it? Did I make it?
Yeah, you're actually like right there, basically. I was wondering if you were actually wondering if you're going to overshoot before you got back.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Can I hear you?
You can hear me.
Okay.
Well, I can hear you anyway.
Okay. Sorry. Whoa! All right, that was good timing. Wow. Yeah, running down to do my laundry. So how was it?
Oh, it was fine. Yeah. Dove's here saying something about someone sending gross videos, and YouTube continues recommending more gross videos.
Somebody sent me a gross video to YouTube to watch, and YouTube continues to recommend cyst-popping videos. I'll tell you, okay, there's something called, like, ooh, what is it called? It's like enigmatic bark and, you know, chewy chupacabras, or I don't know. Basically, it's like, oh no, impacted earwax and something jazz. But it's like basically just a guy getting an insect colony removed from his ear, but set to the most soothing jazz you'll ever hear. And like I sometimes put this video on in the background and minimize it just to hear that song. It's so great because there's no audio from the ear surgery. But the video is absolutely the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit this planet. Okay, hold on. I think we can scan it in time. We can do this. Yes! Anarchy! Waterworld! Okay, let's check it out.
Steve, I don't even have... Steve, I don't even have a an antivirus enabled right now. The only thing that's up and running is Spybot. I keep an antivirus... Yeah, I keep my antivirus stuff completely disabled most of the time because it causes all kinds of stupid problems.
Ah, yes. Yes, Jacob, I fixed the Stram. I called my internet company, because my internet actually cut out. It was in the middle of your stream, Oxy, and my internet just cut out. And I'm like, uh-oh, this is bad. So I tried the whole reboot the modem thing. That didn't work. So I called my internet company. I'm like, hey, can you help me get the internet back? Because I would like to stream now, please. And basically the guy's like, oh, well, I don't know. We might have to send a tech out there. And I'm like, oh, no. Okay, well, look, why don't you try some stuff, and then, by the way, like, what would it cost to get my upload speed increased? Well, on the current plan you're paying now, compared to a 5 megabyte plan, it would be $1 more a month. And I'm like, really? And he's like,
$1.
Yep, you're on an old plan. And I'm like, why didn't someone call me and say like, hey, it's only I would have gone for that. I don't know, but if you want, I can do it. And I'm like, well, okay, tell you what, give me some internet first, and if we can get that working, then I will give you the $1, and you give me the super internet. And now I have the super internet, and it's fixed all my problems. 5 meg upload. Here's the weird part.
Is the same as me, actually.
Here's the weird part. Now my CPU is fine too. So like I got more internet, and it's better computer overall. So as someone mentioned earlier, I downloaded more RAM.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was something just in the background causing hell with your machine yesterday, because, like, yeah, Intel CPUs got hit performance-wise with some of the recent Windows updates and blah, 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 but it shouldn't be that bad.
Well, I'm like, maybe it was just a case where there was a lot of stuff being transmitted, but the megabyte speed was interfering, and now that I've unleashed the highway of the internet, all the lanes are clear, and the data can move.
I can kind of see that, because when stuff starts to choke a little bit, OBS starts being very demanding.
Right.
And, yeah. Because I guess what happens with mine is...
Actually, hold on. Okay, hold on. Don't hit this neutron star. Yeah, Dove, where are you at? Are you, near? Because I think Ascorbius is also a little bit further behind. We should man up with you if you're flying right now. Let me send you a
He's in-game somewhere, I think, isn't he?
Let me send you a friend
Discord.
request. How do I do this?
Yeah, Discord says Scorb is in game right now.
Enigma 13. There you go. Sent you a friend request, Dove. Oh, he's at the Death Spiral. Okay, that's a bit further back than I am, but yeah. Well, we'll all meet up at. Oh, you're not playing right now. Oh, well, you can just accept that later. But yeah, the Death Spiral was a pretty damn cool place. That was one of my favorite areas on this journey so far. A real looker. Of course, the Neutron Highway is just full of all these neutron stars.
Oh yeah. It goes by quick.
But yeah, at this rate, like, I might get to Colonia tonight. And if so, I'll probably just hold off on docking with the Enigma until at least tomorrow. But
yeah, I logged out at there's a nebula with a black hole that's about 1,300 or so light years away from where Colonia's at. That's where Plater and I both logged out at.
Right. Dove can go log in, but he can't watch my stream at the same time. Well, maybe call your internet company, and you might find out that it's like $1 more for like super internet. Because that's what I thought, $1. I'm like, what? $1? And it's like, I can up my MIP-bits, or whatever they're called. The bit-mips.
Megabit.
Megabits, yeah. More megabits. Megablips. What's Steve's there saying? Oxy, you probably seen me logging on and off several times earlier. Rax. Zenith. Ah! Okay, that's so annoying. If I jiggle my headphones too much, it'll pop up. Can I hear you?
You might be able to hear. I'm reinstalling my graphics driver right now. So, if I disappear,
dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to solve a weird in-game problem where my Galaxy map just its frame rate tanks for no apparent reason if I have a multi-jump route plotted.
Right.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no flipping sense.
Yeah. Well, some people were theorizing that it might be due to the station that I was at. Because, you know, there are a lot of people there, a lot of P2P connections, and the stations, for some reason, screw with streaming. So I don't know.
They do require a lot of oomph for some reason. I don't understand why.
Yeah. How's my RAM doing? My RAM is on fire. Should probably actually get a cooling fan for that. But
how is my RAM doing? Perfectly fine. Thank you for asking.
Dove, you have a Vive. That's awesome. I have the Oculus Rift. A friend of mine has the Vive though, and I can't. You know, I like one for one reason, another for another reason. I think the Oculus I prefer, but
I have OSVR 1.4 actually.
Oh, what's that?
It's Razer's version. It's basically open source. A lot of the software and firmware that goes into it is actually developed by third-party people.
Stop it.
So you don't have to pay the overhead for programmers and that kind of thing. Like it is, you know, it's the community that does it.
Right.
And then the actual hardware itself is modular. So as they come out with new versions of the headset, you know, you can basically just buy individual pieces and upgrade it over time to keep up with the the whole thing. Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah. No, the only thing is I like better about the Oculus from the Vive is just how it feels on the head, and to me that's such an important thing because you're wearing it for hours. Although sometimes with the Oculus my face does sweat. And it's kind of weird.
Yeah, see, I've used the OSVR a few times. I haven't had that problem.
No?
But at the same time, I don't really stay in it for very long though either, and I don't use it that often. So
Jacob's caught up in the streams. I actually have to admit, I watched Oxy and played her stream right before my stream, so I've also been like streaming and you know, doing my laundry in the background kind of thing, but pretty much all day.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see you pop in. I haven't seen you in my stream for a while.
Well, because you usually stream like on weekdays when I'm at work.
Yeah.
It's like, literally, I see you go on it's like 3 in the afternoon, and you know, every once in a while I can pop on at work and just like put on the audio and work in another tab, but I can't really comment, right?
Yeah, I do kind of stream at kind of a little bit of an odd time for people that are in our time zone, so that's because that's when most of my people are around, which it's odd to say that.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is like I'm always streaming at like such a weird time for the UK, and I get all, you know, like Turgeon and Discorbius and Machine popping on, and just like by the time we're halfway through the stream, they start dropping like flies as it gets too late, and I feel bad because I'm like I don't want to keep you guys up, so that, you know, like you guys got to work tomorrow and whatever, but they're Nighthawks.
Yeah, well, especially Scorb. Good lord.
Yeah, Scorbius. I don't think he does sleep.
That other guy, make my own stream with blackjack and hookers. Sounds like my kind of party.
Yeah. Although, you know, blackjack, I don't know. Like, go full poker. Poker and hookers. And cigars.
Oh, now we're just getting fancy.
Ooh, don't drop. Anything here? Ascorbius, a robot confirmed. Yes. 100%.
He is almost robot-y, yeah. He's inhuman.
Scorbot.
He is inhuman.
I detect imperfection. Eliminate.
Yeah.
Eliminate.
There we are.
I wish I was unemployed, Jacob. Sometimes I really do. And then I'd just be on YouTube all day, and it would be fun. But
well, see, that was it's not all fun and games. Not all fun and games.
No, you have to grind.
Yeah, until recently, you know, I really hadn't had a good job or really a job at all for freaking ages. So yeah, I was just doing my thing here forever.
Oh yeah,
not as fun as it sounds.
That other guy, yeah. Before you get into, like, I started doing YouTube videos with a shitty mic, and people like were constantly just, all the comments were just like, dude, you need a new mic. And so finally I went out and like invested like $200 in a really nice mic, and I think it totally changed the quality for the better. So definitely, if you're gonna stream or get into making videos, the mic is really the only investment that you really need to put into it. The rest of the stuff, oh bugger. Oh, okay, and maybe a better set of headphones. But the mic.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay.
Okay, now without a route plotted, I'm moving around in the galaxy map, solid 60 frames.
Yeah.
Now let's select Colonia. I have KGB foam filter with O, B, and A classes deselected.
Oh, look at you playing it safe. And what? Okay, right? Yeah. Hold on. I wanted to ask you this. I saw you earlier, and you were like really far above the galactic plane. Like, why were you so high up there?
What do you... Where?
When I... Like, where are you
Like,
now? Are you in the game right now? You're not in the game anymore, are you?
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Oh, are you in FleetCon?
I think so.
Oh, why don't I see you?
I don't know. Oh, wait, no, I'm in solo. Hold on. I'll move over.
Right. Yeah, I'll show everyone where you are so that you can see. I'm like, wow, like, everyone else is kind of on this line here, and then let's just see. Oh, get out of here! Ah! It keeps popping up, and it scares me. All right, there you are. Yeah. See, if you even look on the stream, well, in like a minute because you got a delay. Like, you're so much higher than everyone else, and I'm like, did you go out of your way to check out something cool? Is there something cool up there?
Oh yeah. Some of these Zencast guys will sometimes post, things that are not too far out of the way that are pretty cool.
Right.
And one of them posted this, so some of us have detoured up this way to come look at it before we head down to Colonia.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to check out. So apparently, in the system that I'm heading to, which is what 61 jumps, there is a gas giant that is super bright, so hot that it's almost a star, and it's super bright. It basically shines like a star. I saw like a little video of it, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go check that out and see. Like, they probably nerfed it or something, but because I don't know how the light sources work. But holy crap, the video that I saw of this location made me say, okay, I'm gonna divert from Colonia.
Okay, here I am. I'm in the galaxy map. I'm twirling it around. I'm flat. I've got VSync on right now, so I'm at a flat 60 frames the entire time. No problem. Alright, now I'm going to plot route to Colonia. It's only 1,900 light years away.
Okay, you'll see when I get there, guys. It's like a super hot gas giant. It's going to be awesome. Super hot.
Now,
super hot.
Okay, so now my computer itself is running smooth as day. Like, I'm watching the stream, no hiccups, no nothing. Yeah. The game, 5 frames per second.
For real?
Yep.
Where are you? Are you in like a weird star area?
No. No, nothing. Everything's perfectly
going
fine
on here. It's the developers monkeying around with the universe.
Oh no, there's nothing going. It's just whenever I have a route plotted that's more than just a small handful of jumps, yeah, it just does it.
Yeah,
so now.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We're gonna reselect Colonia, with my whopping 2 frames per second that I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come over here. No, this has been going on for days.
Oh, really?
Through multiple restarts. Now a driver install.
Oh no!
Like, I verified files even. Okay, now see, I deselected the route. It's gone back to 60 frames right that second.
So Jacob says, have you tried hitting it with a hammer?
Not yet. I'm about to.
Dove, he says he's going to Sag A, and I am too, actually. And the Great Annihilator. I as Jacob mentioned, I am going to check out along the way. But yes, my journey will end in Sagittarius A. But I won't tell you what I'm doing there, because it's a mystery.
Oh my. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do.
Pretty blasé system here. Phasification is, of course, still in effect. It would have been nice if we could have done this in the beta, but then it would have also been meaningless.
1 jump is fine.
But I wish that planetary, that new planetary look, the new swagger, planet swagger.
Yeah, I wish it was here already.
Ooh, it looks so good.
All right, this is a 475 light year route I'm about to plot, and we'll see what happens. Nope. Okay, not even 500 light years, and it starts to tank. I'm at freaking 3 frames a second again. Come on, deselect the freaking route.
B-roll for video. Not that much of a mystery. Says you. Wait, what am I doing? I am. Oh, yeah, checking the system out. Oh, what is that? What is that? Is that a water world? Oh, I think I'm gonna have to check it out. Okay, let's take this star first.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so deselected, works fine. I want to take it back to 175 light year route, plot. Okay, so that works fine. You know, sub 200 light years works just fine.
Sub 200.
We'll go 250. Nope, at 250, it starts going wonky again.
Weird.
What is going on?
That's really annoying. That's super, super annoying.
Yeah, I cannot figure this out for the life of me.
That other guy was asking, does the route plotting run on the CPU, the GPU, or does it go to a server?
It doesn't go to a server, that much I know. It's plotted locally. I have noticed that my GPU usage changes. Here, let me...
What do you mean cannot apply? Oh, wait.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my GPU usage right now is a whopping 2%.
2%? That's it?
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
What kind of GPU you packing?
I'm at 1070.
Oh.
Right. Nothing special.
It shouldn't be that low.
No, it's not going to be, because what's going to happen here is I'm going to deselect, and now it goes back up to where it should be. Because with VSync on, to where it's limiting itself to 60 frames per second, okay. I'm only using 15% of my CPU and 17% of my GPU.
Interesting.
And I plot this route, the GPU crashes. Like, its usage just tanks. It's something with the game itself. It's just not using the GPU like it's supposed to be. I don't understand what's going on.
Oh. Yeah, Dove, I saw you made a lot of progress last night, because I think that you were at, like, the Guardian Ruins or somewhere around there. And from there to the Death Spiral is quite the leg. Honestly, everything after the Death Spiral felt a little bit closer, a little bit easier, because it's all on the Neutron Highway, and, you know, just, you know, stop to scan the neutron stars, get the bang for your buck. But, you know, don't go out of your way to find Earth-likes. Just keep on zooming, and you'll get through that leg in no time. Yes! We have a water world. Let's see, is it terraformable? No. Ooh. Ooh. I want to see it with my own two eyes. Very quickly as it's going to pass by. Yep. Lots of storms on that guy. Moving on.
I do not get this. It's going to drive me batshit crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like, what could be causing that? Like, it's not your CPU usage. And it's not like the network or the internet. Maybe...
I've already run a file verification just to see, and it came up fine.
Oh, Oxy, have you fiddled with the clock status on your machine lately? Jacob knows. It's probably that. You have to change it back to the proper time.
If it's no.
Now your system doesn't know what date it is.
It knows perfectly well what date it is.
Imagine if that was it.
Oh, no. If it's that, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah.
The clock back to Euro readout. Oh, no. No,
clock.
Please. Oh.
Save the clock.
I'm going to try that just for shits and giggles.
Hey, Oxy. Get with the times.
Yeah. I am with the times, damn it. Like, I don't even know how to reproduce this other guy. It doesn't make any sense.
I would not want to reproduce this.
Yeah, in all fairness. Alright, here's...
Yeah, because, like, honestly, I don't think it's the new route calculation. Like, I don't know what the route calculation has anything to do with your frame rate.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It just stops using the GPU. It just idles the freaking card whenever I plot a route that exceeds 200 light years.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, Jacob, I think I'm gonna, like, just for shits and giggles, I put my, my clock back to, little thing down here back to the Euro way of doing things, and I'm going to try it.
If that works.
Because this is the weird thing, is that actually lines up with about the same time that this started is when I did that. So if this actually fixes it, I'm going to lose my shit.
Imagine that. Imagine that. This is the British getting their global empire back. We'll start with the clock. Once they're on our time, we have the advantage.
Oh no. No, I don't have any overclocking at all, Jacob.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to overclock. My chip isn't that type of chip.
No, I haven't touched any overclocking. The GPU itself, overclocks itself based on, that's just, how it came from the factory.
Right.
No, I don't touch it. It takes care of itself. All of my temperatures look real nice. I
have like one of those computer friends that just like, hey, I do not have a Kevin chipset, Jacob. But I have one of those computer friends where it's just like, hey, I want to buy a computer. And they'll get back to you with like, hey, here's a list of parts. Right? So I bought all the parts and like put my computer together with my own 2 hands. I feel very proud of that. I put the chip right on the motherboard. Which, that I could have really screwed it up, but I didn't. But from what I hear is that graphic cards, because of all that Bitcoin mining, graphic cards are now like super expensive.
God, yes they are. It's freaking stupid is what it is.
But apparently this doesn't affect like pre-built systems, because pre-built systems like pretty much have to charge the MSRP or whatever. And I'm like, I want a 1070, but I'm like, I don't need to that's the only thing I need to upgrade is I've got a 970, I would like a 1070. But I'm like, would it be worth just buying like a pre-built system? Is there a pre-built system that's like a 1-chip processor, but it has a 1070 in it?
I doubt it.
Yeah, damn price gouging.
Alright, 250 light year route. Plot.
It's like you have to go to a scalper for a friggin' these days, right?
Pretty much. Alright, so here's what it is. The farther out, the closer to 200 light years I get, the more the performance starts to drop. I start exceeding 200 light years and it drops me to freaking 4 frames a second in game.
Wow.
So it's scaling. The farther out I get, the worse it gets.
You just gotta do it 1 jump at a time.
Oh god, no.
Yeah,
and I'm not carrying that much data either. So
I feel like that's a ticket. That's worth a ticket. Like that's got to be something wrong with the game. Like I would just submit one anyway. You never know, right?
Yeah, there's something wrong with the game itself, and I'm having a hard time figuring it out. What I'm going to try now is I'm going to actually uninstall it through the launcher and then reinstall.
Oh, Jacob says you could drop the gal map quality.
It's already at low.
Oh, yeah.
It can't go any lower. What I'm going to do is the one thing that I never wanted to do, and I'm actually going to uninstall. And then I'm going to reinstall.
No. Oh, okay. You're going to reinstall right after. Doesn't really matter, does it? Whoa, look at that big boy. 39 light seconds. He's not gonna hit me, is he? I gotta check that out.
Yep, which means I might have to redo all my keybinds later, but that's okay. Nah, other guy, it's on an SSD.
Wait, hold on. You can copy your config file, or your key binding file, and then you will be able to just simply replace it without having to redo all your bindings.
That's all right. I've been meaning to change some of my bindings anyway.
If that menu is one of the most intimidating menus in any video game.
The keybinds for Elite?
Oh yeah, when you open up that key binding menu, like, hold on, let me do this.
Yeah,
Options,
it's terrifying.
Controls, boom, right? And it's like each one of these has like you start undocking these things, and it's like, oh my god! And then there's sub things, and I don't know what any of it means. And I'm like, I do want to get a joystick. Like, I'm thinking about getting a joystick, but I'm like, that means I'm gonna have to deal with this menu again. Ugh.
It's really not that bad, you know. Especially like once you know, like you get an idea of like how you want things to look. It's not so bad.
Fair enough. It just I don't like to spend my time messing around with the controls. Did it once. Oh, the worst is voice attack. Yeah, X52 is one I'm heavily considering, Jacob. But yeah, voice attack, configuring that. Oh. That took a while. I barely use it these days, though.
No, Steve. I just use the launcher, and it updates itself when there is an update.
Ooh, 100% throttle to Shift plus W and 75% Shift plus S. That's brilliant. It's a great configuration. Why didn't I think of that? I didn't know you could double stack them.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff.
It's cool. But it's still has stuff like sensitivity settings for joystick. Aww. Poor baby joystick.
Well, it's why you it's why you don't yank your stick.
Sensitive.
Oh my.
If you yank it too hard, it might go off.
Oh my.
Pieces of it are falling off. Yeah, so I got genital jousting, played for like 5 minutes in multiplayer. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my god.
it's so wrong, but it's so funny at the same time.
It reminds me of Gang Beasts, which was a really, really fun game.
Yeah, I know Gang Beasts.
Okay, yeah, I think Donkey did a video on it if you want to see like a video. But that game is utterly hilarious to play because the controls, no one is a master of that game. The controls are so loopy. And this feels very much in that vein, only you're a big giant penis.
It's so good.
No, but not just a big giant penis. A big giant penis with an asshole attached.
Yep.
My god.
And half the game is sticking the tip of your penis and the asshole on other penises.
Oh my god.
Pure glory.
Yeah. Ooh, gonna get a nice blue star. Ooh, look at all the blue stars. Are blue stars valuable?
No more so than the others, really.
Let's see. A B star. 6,000 away. Is that... Oh, yeah, I can get it. That's good. The art style goes for a lot on genital jousting. Yes, the art style really actually kind of makes the game pretty cool.
It makes it what it is.
Reminds me a little of Nidhogg in terms of the art. Nidhogg is like a fencing game. If you haven't played that one, that's a really good one. Just get Nidhogg 2. You're basically, you fight each other with swords, and when you kill the other person, you can then progress to the next screen. And they keep respawning. And so you're kind of going back and forth, and you have to kill the other guy and then start progressing. And the whole goal of each match is to get to the end so you can sacrifice yourself to a giant worm. And you're just stickman.
Huh.
But Nidhogg is a very, very fun game. Very intense. Maybe eventually I'll do a stream on that. See if my friend wants to play it. Because I lose my mind playing those kind of games. Like, at least Elite, you know, very, like, okay, every once in a while you get into yourself into a DANGUS situation, your heart rate goes up, you know, like smacking into a neutron star or a black hole. But for the most part, it's very calming. It's a soothing game.
Yeah, for the most part.
Other than, like, you know, it's like I play Rocket League, and sometimes I'm like, oh god, I need to stop playing because I am going to get a heart attack. Although that game's a lot of fun. Have you played Rocket League?
Nope.
Oh. Your car with rockets.
I've seen it.
And
I've seen plenty of it.
You played soccer as a car. It's amazing. Yes, black holes aren't even Dangus, and I'm upset about that. I wish they were more Dangus.
Now, Sagittarius A can be a little Dangus.
That is the end point of my personal narrative.
It's Sagittarius A can be a little Dangus. It's
right?
not so friendly. Yeah, it'll get you on heat if you're not careful.
Good to know. Good to know.
No, the other black holes are tame, especially in comparison. Like you get especially if you're rubbing up on them, like yeah, you get a little warm, but you won't go over like 50-60% or so.
Right.
I mean they're not that bad.
Well, I would love to see more dangerous mechanics with the black hole, where if you really did get past that event horizon, you'd start trying to go out, but your ship would start stretching. That would be
doing
so cool.
all kinds of weird things.
Yeah. Like maybe if you popped witch space and all your heat sinks, you could maybe get out of there. But once you cross that event horizon, you should be vaporized. And you know what? Like they put planetary barriers on all the planets, and then for horizons they were able to unlock the landable planets. So who knows? Maybe they have plans to do black holes somewhere along the way.
Maybe, hopefully,
Maybe.
I hope so.
I mean, it's basically the same sort of thing as that stops you from getting onto an atmospheric planet, right?
Yeah.
And they had that same stuff on all the landables before Horizons.
Yep. Oh. It pains me right now to watch this download.
Oh. How long is that going to take?
Oh, it won't take very long.
An hour?
No, less than that. It's almost a third of the way through it already.
Well, do you have to update once you get in there, and then opt back into the beta, and download the beta?
No, the beta's still installed, actually.
Oh.
It's just a base game.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, because the beta and the main game are separate installs.
Dev wants to find Racksla. Get in line.
Oh, I've been sticking my nose in Racksla everything, trying to figure out where the freaking place is at.
They will give us no clues.
Yeah, Frontier said we're not going to give you any clues. Have fun.
You know that some casual's just going to stumble on it one day.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm going to be so
this?
mad.
I don't know what this is. They're going to tag it and they're going to leave.
Yeah, they're going to tag it. They're going to be like watch it be some guy who's only been playing for like 5 freaking minutes.
Yeah.
And just stumble on it and be like, oh, that looks cool. That's like everything else in game, isn't it? And then he's just going to walk away from it, and no one's going to know.
Now, do you think it'll be like, okay, because let me put it this way, like the Enigma Expedition made Kotaku, it made Polygon, it made the gaming news. But do you think finding Racksla, would that like hit the New York Times? Is it going to be that much of a big deal?
No.
I hope it could be. If it's that impressively done, if they do like just an amazing job with it, you'll have Oprah talking about it.
It'll have like IGN, PC Gamer, Kotaku.
Sure, yeah.
It'll have them. They won't have New York Times. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but FDev wouldn't know.
Yeah.
No, wait. If someone finds it and walks away from it without saying a word, FDev's not going to say anything. It's not their job to say anything.
I would start like spreading it as a terrible secret, and just start ranting at like stations saying, "I found Rockslide, it's here," and no one would believe me. They'd never check it out. The irony.
Yeah, see, you've got to have video proof, or no one's going to believe you.
Yeah. No, that's for sure. I wonder if there was someone out there working on fakery.
No one even knows what the bloody thing looks like.
Well, that's the thing, right?
Yeah. Well, Frontier did say that it will be unmistakable. Nah, I don't have the video skills for that.
Ascorbius does.
Yeah, he does.
We got to convince Ascorbius to quote unquote find Racksla.
Well, Dove, that would imply that someone knows what system it's in, and nobody knows what system it's in. Frontier hasn't said a word about it for years, and they refuse to say anything about it.
Yeah.
No, it can't be on a planet. Like, it cannot be on a planet because it's been discoverable in-game since it launched. You know, since this game launched, which means you don't need Horizons to find Racksla.
That's a good point. But but is it landable? Probably not.
Landable? No, it's not a planet. It's something that's kind of out in the middle of somewhere. We have no idea where.
It's probably just like a starbase.
Nico.
It's like an Orbis
thing. You'll be barking up the wrong tree. Most of us YouTubers don't really have that much in the way of extra funding.
What?
He says if he ever finds Racksla, he'd tell me so I can make a stream out of it, or the highest bidding YouTuber. You're barking up the wrong tree, sir. None of us make enough money from this to...
Yeah, I was like...
For that.
Highest paid, what? YouTube pays? Nick Star. But, yeah. I think, by the time you finish negotiating that, someone would have already found Racksla and streamed it.
He says he takes hugs, too. I can do that.
Hugs are easy.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, Dove, I would like to think that's the case, Dove. I mean, not to interrupt, Patchy, but I would like to think that that's the case. But at the same time, Frontier has not said one word about Racksla for ages. You know, since about the time the game launched. The last time they said anything directly about Racksla was David Braben basically laughing as he walks away, going, "Yeah, it's there. It's in the game. It's discoverable. And by the way,
well, actually, you know what?
You will get no clues."
Rev Logos makes a good point. Like maybe it's a Dyson Sphere. Maybe it's like a Ring World or something like that. Oh, what a world!
You know,
it could be like one of those like rings around the stars or some other mega structure, which would be pretty cool.
Read between the lines. Yes, we have to do a lot of that with Frontier. Read between the lines.
Yeah.
Usually that means someone's flipping you off.
Maybe it's a chocolate Santa. Yes, ablative, 100%. Yeah, if it was a Halo crossover, and then the dropship, which is the one that looks like the Halo ship.
The Chieftain.
Oh, the Chieftain. Oh, yeah,
it's the Chieftain.
Right, that's right. Which I finally bought in the beta, and you seem to be in love with it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it.
I'm like, I guess I need to play around with it. I like the fact that it's very heavily armored.
It is amazing. I love that shit.
I was boosting all around a station, and I was like, wow, the handling on this is like really, really good.
It is amazing. Did you not see me take on like 3 or 4 people at one time and last for ages and almost kill one of them?
I think at the end of the stream, that's when my internet was cutting out. Like when I came back, I remember your stream was over, but I'll rewatch that bit.
Yeah, I'll figure out once. Yeah, the VOD should be live by now.
Do you ever think about cutting like a best of your streams, kind of like a, like I was thinking about that, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to go through all this footage.
I mean, I could in theory, but that's a lot of footage to go through.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Because streams could be like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. It's like there's some really good bits.
Yeah.
I'd love to do like a compilation, but I'm like, there's no easy way to do that.
That thing is crazy.
What?
It was the Chieftain. I love it. The weapon convergence is so good. I think it was the gunship that I was shooting the hell out of, Jacob. I was focusing that guy pretty hard.
Honestly, the what do they call the guns that you're using, the shock lances or whatever?
That was when I was in my Fer-de-Lance a little bit later. There's the shot cannon.
Those were amazing. Those looked really good.
Those are so much fun.
Yeah, I want to put 6 of them on my asp.
Well, they only come in class 2, so you can only get 2 of them.
Oh. Well, yeah, Aspas, oh, they're all class 1, and then 2 class.
Yeah, they're 4 class 1s, 2 class 2s.
Yeah.
The Chieftain has 3 class 1s, 1 class 2, and 2 class 3s.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird, but it worked out pretty well.
Oh, that was you, Jacob. That's right. My bad. I forgot. I'm bad at putting names together between YouTube chat and in-game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really bad at that.
Yeah,
that
definitely
thing
when
is
there's
so
different
much fun.
names. Definitely gets confusing.
Well, one of these times I have an AMA that I'm going to film tomorrow.
Ooh.
Or am I gonna wait and do that on Monday? I'm not sure. I don't know. Within the next 2 or 3 days or so, I have an AMA session that I need to film.
Was it like a Patreon thing?
Yes.
Nice.
And one of the questions in there was, hey Oxy, when are you gonna do like a teach people how to fly thing? And it's like, oh, right, fine. I know we've talked about we've talked about that on with some of my people before. And
do you think about doing some how-tos?
Yeah, I'm gonna think I might want to.
Oh, Dove, you chased that girl.
Oh yeah, Dove.
Hit her up.
Yeah, he gets you some.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, boy.
No one here will spite you for that.
Absolutely not.
Priorities.
Heck yeah.
There are no girls in Elite Dangerous.
There are.
Well, I have heard of
not
them,
very many.
There are, I've heard there's also wormholes in Racksla, but I haven't seen those. So.
I met one of these fabled women that plays Elite.
Oh, he's still gonna watch the stream?
Very interesting.
Well, that's dedication. Let us know how it's going.
Yeah, let us know.
Keep us posted.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
It is almost Valentine's Day. I was thinking,
it's getting
man, I wanted to post something in the YouTube and try and set up like a Valentine's video thing or whatever. I don't have any ideas for it though, but I'm like, yeah, let's do the holiday thing. Let's do the Gary Marshall thing where every holiday we all do a collaboration. But I think right now with all the Enigma going on and everything, it's probably just everyone's too busy.
Yeah, I don't think the Easter one. I know we were joking about doing an Easter one, but I don't think we're gonna have the energy. I don't think we're gonna have the energy to do it.
Yeah. Chocolate Santa, chocolate bunny. Keeping with the theme.
Keep with the theme here.
Yeah. Maybe it could be the bunny is actually pumpkin? Santa in disguise.
Chocolate
She's
pumpkin
in Canada,
for
you
Halloween.
wouldn't know her. Oh, really? How do you know, Dove? Better not be the same girl. Like, this whole time. Do you know Bob from Canada? Yeah, eh?
Those Canadians.
He's a hoser. Drinking maple syrup out back of the shed. Well, I'll never go ice fishing with him again. Don't you know? Why am I going Wisconsinite?
I have no idea.
A lot of people think like the Canadian accent is like the don't you know? But that's more like Northwest U.S. and a little bit of that Saskatchewan, Manitoba, eh? I'm sorry.
Oh god. Dude, I don't care.
Right.
Make fun of the states.
Scan me.
There's plenty of ammo here.
Literally.
I know. I used to have a whole bunch of that too. Not anymore. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, no, I went to the States recently for a work trip, and actually got to fire my first gun in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Ah, so you're in Nevada. See, you ought to come out to Western Kansas. That's where it gets fun.
Aww. Yeah, I mean,
that's where we go. That's where we do some coyote hunting, some prairie dog hunting,
sure,
long range stuff, some long range competition shooting. I mean, that's hard.
As a Canadian city boy, I see no practical use for guns, but yeah, it was fun shooting them.
plenty of practical use, especially here in Kansas, especially out in western.
Oh yeah,
Kansas,
I'm saying out there, yeah, you environment and whatnot that you gotta, take care of. But I'm like, here in the city, it's just one of those things. I hadn't even touched a gun, and then you go to the U.S. and it's kind of like, hey, so I'm a Canadian, I've never shot a gun. How do I do this? Well, you point it at the target and you pull the trigger. That's literally what the guy said to me.
If someone says pull the trigger, they're an idiot. No, you squeeze
the
gently.
Yes. Well, actually, I
gentle.
I turned out to be surprisingly accurate, which I was like, oh wow, like all those video games have paid off, at least in the theory of.
Well, no.
I mean, it's certainly not the same, but at least it's like I didn't embarrass myself knowing literally nothing about the gun. I'm like, I know how to reload because of Doom. I just point the gun down and point it back up, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, just press R. It happens automatically.
Exactly. Where's the R key? Sorry. But it was fun. I got to fire handguns and all the way up to the automatic weapons. And I'll if I'm in the States again, I'll certainly go to a range. It's definitely fun to do.
Well, if you ever find yourself in my neck of the woods, let me know.
Where are you?
Well, I live in Kansas, so I'm right smack in the middle of the country, literally.
Right.
So,
I've had a hankering to just rent a car and drive down to New Orleans. A buddy of mine did that, and said it was wonderful. So like you get like the food along the way. You stop off at different restaurants that are sort of famous across the whatever the highway's called, and then you end up in New Orleans, and then somehow you get home. At least that's the plan. What are you saying here? Dove says his dad has an arsenal that would be on the front page news in Canada or the UK, but here it's a mild collection. America!
America!
Yeah, except he lives in Texas, so he's just a Texan there. Oh my god, yeah. I have a buddy who moved from Canada to Texas, and you get people just walking. Oh no! Hold on a second. We got an overlord here.
It is the Overlord.
It's the Overlord of Armament!
The self-proclaimed Overlord.
I'm sorry, Overlord. I know I should have asked for permission to leave the bubble.
Don't ask for permission. It's easier to ask for forgiveness. But in this case, no one gives a shit.
Oh, that guy makes me laugh. It's one of my favorite things in Elite. Ooh, look at all this. I married a Kansas girl, says Rev Logos.
Hey, you have good taste, sir.
Wow, look at all these, like, molten planets.
I know, there's a shit ton of them. Holy crap. A couple of dwarf stars, a bunch of molten planets. This must be a really young system.
Zarek Newell will not leave the bubble until he's conquered every last system.
He must conquer every noob.
So that's really why I'm going to Colonia, is I'm running away.
You chicken shit.
I own the bubble. I can't do that. I can't do the voice. I can't do the voice without the voice changing apparatus.
I would download Morphox again just for that, but yeah.
Well, based on how Turgeon goes robotic all the time, I'm scared to play around with it because
yeah, I kind of have been too. Like, it works fine if I just use it locally, but I'm afraid to use it on Discord.
Sure, yeah. And I'm just me being as technically inclined as I am. I don't think there's anyone I can call and pay $1 to fix my problem. Zarek Newell is the bubble!
You must have a big ass.
But yeah, if you don't know who Zarek Newell is, people, you need to go type that into the search. And check out his channel. You have been warned. Lest you encounter him and don't know who he is, well, you're not going to have a good time.
Almost done re-downloading. Almost. Is it like 92 or 93-ish%?
Yeah.
Give or take.
That's not too bad.
And then I'll reboot the game. Yeah, then we'll restart the game and see if it's still being just as dumb.
I just started playing PUBG or whatever, and the one thing that drives me nuts about that game is that every time it updates, you have to like re-download the entire game, and it's like 4 gigabytes.
Oh no, it's because it's not re-downloading the whole game. It's like the updates are literally that huge.
Well, yeah, but then, oh really?
It's annoying.
There's no way that it's another 4 gigs. Like it's overwriting the existing 4 gigs, right?
Yeah, it's just overwriting a lot of the stuff. It's like it downloads the data, temporarily uses some space, installs the stuff as it's downloading, and then as it's not like it's adding that, you know, every single time. No, it's just a bunch of code that gets executed and then deleted.
Ah, David Kennedy. Glad that you could join us so early in the morning. The kids have gone to bed.
And he is going to sleep now, apparently, as well.
He always misses my stream because it's too late. But always drops a comment after the fact.
Okay.
But yes, Dove, you should lead Colonia. You could be like the president of Colonia. You're a bigger fish in a smaller bubble.
Okay, I have completely re-downloaded the game. I'm going to start it up, and we're going to see if it behaves.
Alright. Drumroll, please. Oh, okay. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute or so before I get even to the main menu, because it has to, you know, redo all the profile, blah, 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 blah. So...
I just checked my phone and saw, like, what had happened was when I was watching the tail end of Plater's stream, I was doing some tests to see if my problems were fixed, and ended up setting up a little private stream where I was just listening to Plater's stream, and it was weird because, like, you know, you set it up as a private stream, and then I change it to public after changing the name for the next bit, and it releases the private stream. So yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to do a test without it going online. It's weird.
No, when you set before you start the stream, you can tell it if you want it to, after the stream ends, there's an option in there. Ah, crap. Okay, let me start over. Rewind. Come back.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, before you start streaming, there is an option that says, like it's like make the VOD live, make DVR live, some bullshit along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah, make public after the stream ends. Right? You unclick that, and it will make streams. So what happens is you'll stream, and then the VOD will process just like it always does, but then it'll be a quote unquote private video on the channel that only you can see unless you hand out specific links.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm starting it up. I have the spinning anaconda. So far, so good.
Uh-oh. Spaceship alarm. That's a sound effect in the playlist, and I'm just like, every time it happens, I really think my ship's about to catch on fire.
I am staring at a black hole.
Ooh.
We're good. A nice big black hole right in front of my nose. Galaxy map is up. Alright, so far so good. Now.
Very honk. But Dove, it may be over tomorrow, but space never ends. The expedition. And like, don't pressure yourself to be there tomorrow. It'd be awesome to get you there for the broadcast. I think that would be a great.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but like, if you're not up to it, you're not up to it. Don't push it. Like, we can always do it another day. That is no problem.
Yeah.
All right, so 140 light year route works perfectly fine. 195 works just fine. Oh no, it's starting to tank again already. Damn it!
It's got to be like something.
Oh wait, no, now it's back.
What?
Now it's back.
What?
Now we're no. Damn it! It was back and now it's not. What is it doing? Come on, make up your mind.
That's not good.
Are you gonna behave or not? Like, I don't understand. Like, that was a complete reinstall.
Yeah, Dove says he'll make it. All right. He's not that far anyway. Honestly, like I've been dicking around for the last 3 or 4 streams just because it says he'll ask if Greatest wants me there early for the broadcast. Probably. Hawkins might not be there in time.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yes.
What in the bloody hell is going on?
If there's anyone to talk to about that, it's Greatest. Mr. Efficiency, Mr. Organization. He put this whole thing together, and a lot of credit has to go to him for organizing it and, you know, putting all the pieces together. If it had been left up to me, ooh, there'd be 2 people in the Formaldine Rift being like, "Where's the expedition?"
All right, I'm gonna open up the beta.
What about your video drivers? Because yeah, my NVIDIA drivers were.
I just updated those in the middle of your stream here just a little bit ago. I'm running.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm running a set of drivers that released like 3 or 4 days ago. What the hell? This is gonna drive me bonkers.
He's too busy eating expired stir-fry beef. But that is the best type of stir-fried beef. When it's expired, it just has a certain juice.
Yes.
Nothing like old meat.
All wrinkly and saggy.
What do I got? 36 more jumps. No big deal. Okay. I made 36 jumps before I was born. Alright, the Draio Flyue Sector. Interesting name. Roll back, Oxy. Roll back your GPU drivers and see if it helps. Well, I don't know.
I just updated them from one to the next. I don't know that that's going to make a difference.
But you were having the problem on the old drivers, right?
Well, one from about mid-January. Like, it's been working fine, like, this entire time. It just started acting up now. So I do not get what's going on here. This doesn't make any sense.
Ooh.
I'm starting up the beta now, and I'm going to see if I can recreate it here. Because I haven't tried any long routes with it yet in the beta.
Right. Like, you think it might be limited to the live server then?
I'm hoping that's the case.
Possibly. Oh, Blader says go back to 2016. Just roll back your computer like a time machine to 1999.
Like, the farthest back I can go is going to be June 2016, because that's when my graphics card released.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's as far back as you need to go.
God.
Oh! Get out of here! Okay.
Alright. Switch ships. One that actually has a jump range, so it'll plot something. That'll be useful.
Were we in your FDL?
Yeah, I was in my FDL, because my PvP FDL only has like a 0.8 light year jump range or something like that. It can't even leave the system that it's in.
Like, you have to tweak it just to leave. So it's pretty much like that system is where it lives.
Yep. I just transfer it around. If I need to take it somewhere, I just strip transfer it.
Right. Why does that chime go off when you jiggle a cable spatula? That's because my headphone jack, it's like loosey-goosey, and so it kind of wiggles, and then it redetects my headphone and reprioritizes my audio, and that sound basically is my desktop speakers. And also, Dove says that Lave Radio wants to do a story about it with me. That'll be fun. That'll be awesome. Lave Radio is cool.
Yeah.
I actually used to listen to Lave Radio quite a bit, but
here we go.
I'll probably do that on the way back. That'll be great. Radio Sidewinder as well.
I'm gonna plot a route with my chieftain from where I'm at to Maya. It's 391 light years.
Yeah.
Let's try this. And it's working just freaking fine!
Are you serious?
Yeah!
Wait, what did you do? You rolled back the drivers?
No, I did nothing.
Oh.
It's just, it works fine in the beta, but not in live.
Wow. Wow.
Alright,
okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over to freaking Barnard's Loop. and I'm gonna plot a route
There's gotta
over
be like
this direction.
something on your account or something. Maybe it's because
I
the
don't know.
the amount of stars that are in the space.
I doubt that.
Star density.
Route plotting failed. Really?
But now it's even worse.
No,
Yeah, I
it
think
just doesn't.
Jacob knows where it's at. Ticket.
Yeah,
Do your duty. Submit your tickets.
I probably will here before long.
Only you can prevent jump range stuttering.
It's freaking something. Oh, it's gonna drive me batshit bonkers. Why is this failing with a 22 light year range? You can get out here with an eagle in 13 light years if you want to. That makes no freaking sense. Fine, I'll just do it on the galactic plane and come out this way a ways. Oh, really? That far away from Barnard's Loop and it still requires an unknown permit? Holy crap.
Oh yeah, there is a sector there that they suspect.
Well, it's like, it's
Starcoids.
huge.
Yeah. When going out to the California Nebula, you really have to kind of plot around it.
Yeah, here we go. I just plotted a 1700 light year route, and guess what? It works just fine.
Well, maybe try going back into the main game and see if it somehow fixed itself. Otherwise, it's got to be like, okay, maybe do you have any cargo that's like screwing up things?
No, I have limpets, and it shouldn't be like after it plots the route. Like, why the hell would it be doing anything?
I don't know, man. That's
Oh, it's just gonna drive me insane.
yeah, that's pretty. That sucks.
So FDF the way, my brother.
Yes. Show them the way.
Show them the way. Well, I would give them Ebola. Oh, God. Why?
Oh, Zarek Newell has come online. He's tracking me down.
Let him track you down.
Let
You
them
won't
fight.
make it there. You won't make it there fast enough.
Well, I'm in the FleetCom group anyway.
Yeah.
I doubt he's been able to infiltrate that yet.
He won't be able to with his main account. They won't let him in.
He's too well known.
Yeah.
Notorious.
He'd actually have to make another account to be able to do it. Like, he'd have to buy another copy of the game. That's too much money just for the lulz.
Well, it's the same with like I'm sure like Zarek Newell and Harry Potter and all that have to probably have alternate accounts if they want to not get killed by every bounty hunter, or at least interdicted all the time. It's the downside of notoriety. Well, it's true. I mean, again, if you watch Zarek Newell's channel, he asks like, "Will you proclaim me by the Overlord?" And if people say yes, he lets them go. The problem is that people say no, screw you, and then he blows them up. And then they get salty. The best one of his videos, he murders a child. It's legitimately murders a child, and it's so funny because the kid's like playing on their dad's account, and the kid's like, you know, don't blow me up. But my dad said if I lose the ship, I'm grounded and can't play or whatever. And then he blows him up.
Oh, that's just mean.
I know. It's so batty. It's so batty. But I was dying laughing.
It's funny. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, but
oh God, oh my God. I'm laughing only because it's a video game, right? Okay.
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like it is funny, but like man, that is kind of mean at the same time.
It's the meanest possible. Well, one of the meanest possible things. We won't talk about the recent drama and that chaos. But murdering children, yeah, it's pretty high up there on the bad guy things to do list. Like even most movie bad guys don't murder children. I'm trying to think. Like, there's got to be like movies out there where a bad guy like murders children. Oh, the Star Wars one. Not the younglings. Even the younglings. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm working on a post for the Frontier Bug Report forums right now.
Ah, doing your duty. Yes, terraformable. Woohoo! I think that's like the third water world, or the fourth one that I found. 2 terraformables. And that is some good luck. There's just tons of things to tag out here.
Here we go. It says, select severity: minor, moderate, severe. Moderate says issues that can affect gameplay but can be worked around. More noticeable problems, quote unquote. Severe, game breaking, such as crashes or anything that completely impedes progress. Yes, I am thousands of light years away from anything, and I can only plot freaking 50 light years at a time. It's gonna take me 6 years to get anywhere.
I would say that qualifies as severe.
Yeah. What? Frequency: once, less than 1%. No, all the time, 100%. Time of occurrence: every day. Oh my god, no.
Blader says you can just single jump to Colonia. How do you do that?
No.
How do you do that?
Yeah, just select one system at a time.
I do not know Dewey. Can you show me Dewey?
Yeah, you go into the galaxy map, you find a system that's in the general direction that you want to go, like plot route, and jump. Rinse, repeat this process over and over and over until you get to where you're going. It's gonna take you freaking 6 hours to move 10 systems.
Dove, you be careful. You don't trigger that overlord, because he will come after you, I swear. And that other guy is killing younglings tonight.
Younglings.
Oh, there's Meeseeks.
Date of occurrence: every flopping day.
Is he gonna give me Ebola?
Please type in the system or planet you encountered the issue. Galaxy map.
Yeah, how close am I? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Stars are... Oh, there we go. We're jumping. And as usual, I have some Tom Cook music off in the background. Check him out by Googling Tom Cook and SoundCloud. SoundCloud? SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. I think it's one word. I think.
SoundCloud. SoundCloud.
To get time Ebola, of occurrence.
To get to Ebola, you must go to Hutton Orbital. Well, I think I could turn around and get back to Hutton and then make it to Colonia tonight. Not. The Rock, bring it. .gif.
Let's see.
I went down that path. Unfortunately, my Cobra was ineffective at dealing with his Corvette. This fully loaded plasma accelerating Corvette. The Overlord of Erebit was one of my favorite episodes. That was so much fun. That was key emergent gameplay. Then you spit on Marco. My brother. Oh.
My brother.
But then Quent will know the way. Because he will have Ebola. We do not want Quent to know the way.
Give him Ebola.
But Professor Palin, on the other hand... Quent does not know D-Way. Alright. Enough memes. We got a neutron star here to gaze at.
Save
oh, bugger. Okay, yeah, I got too close. Oops.
Desktop. DXDiag. Upload that there.
Check it out.
Copy
anything
link.
Interesting? Oh, it's undiscovered! I discovered a neutron star! Yay! That's too far. Alright. Awesome! Awesome! I gotta wait for this cooldown. I want to know who designed Quent's questline and ask who to hurt them. Oh, I remember that, with the modular terminals. Modular terminals, that one. It's one of those things where when you needed those modular terminals, they were nowhere to be found. And then after I unlocked Quent, all of a sudden I'm finding modular terminals everywhere. I can't complete missions because my cargo hull is full of modular terminals. That asp. See, I was there for the meetup last night at Kalishkapa, or Kalishpapa, whatever that last waypoint is before Colonia. And,
Kashiapi or whatever?
Kashiapia. Yeah, Kashiapia. Anyway, there was just a ton of people there, just blowing their chafe off. Hold on. And, sort of booping. Snoot booping. There were probably, like, I would say, like, oof. At least like 15 commanders. Got a little bit more. But everyone was blowing off their chafes, and that was really cool. There were happy sparkles everywhere. Ah, okay. Supercharged. Supercharged. Alright, let's start the charge. Where's that neutron star? They're quite dangus. It is in the past. The engineer invite, the system permit, and the sub-faction alliance, of course, yeah. See, I had already been allied with the faction and had the system permit, because very early in the game, way before Horizons, like, you just went around collecting system permits, because that was the thing, right? You didn't have engineers to unlock. So I remember just basically looking up a list of the possible permits I could get, and then just going to grind to get those. So thankfully that saved me that leg of the journey, but the modular terminals alone are enough for me to condemn Marco Quent. So I feel bad for those who had to do it all in one go. What does he do? He does shields? What's
Marco Quent?
Yeah, what's his specialty?
Yeah, like, power plants and power distributors, but he only does like grade 3 and 4 on either one, so he's fucking really useless.
Who's the granddaddy of the power plants?
Heratani.
I don't think I've even unlocked her. Oh, there's so much work left to do in this game.
The engineers don't take too long. Like, if you focus on each one and just do it and just like knock it out as quick as you can, most of them don't take that long. There are some with some obnoxious nonsense, like Marco Quent and his stupid modular terminals, and what's his face with the freaking
data mined
like,
wake exceptions or something like that, and I'm like,
no, those aren't those. None of those, thank God. The other ones, like, I know which one you're talking about. It's like, I don't remember what the hell it is, but you get those actually fairly often just by like scanning things. Like,
yeah, but it's like, so I handed in like 25, and then it's like I have to get another 25, but it's like I'm not going to go out of my way to get those things because that's when the game gets really annoying. So it's just like, it's going to take me so long to eventually unlock them to the point where I won't even care anymore. And it's just like I wish it was more like, hey, you haven't unlocked me. Here's a mission that will pay you the commodities that you need, or at least, you know, a portion of them. And you can get missions from me that you can do and unlock me. Like, that would be nice, as opposed to then having to just kind of go around and board flip. Jameson can be a pain if you're lower in the combat ranks. What's Jameson? Is that the Shinrata Desert place?
Yeah.
Engineer?
What's her face? Glory Jameson. She's at the first planet in Shinrata Desert.
See, I don't even have elite status in anything, so I can't get in there yet. But that might come out of this journey. I've gone from like 4% to like 16% on my Explorer rank. That's probably the first one that I'll be able to get.
I mean, what is your rank? Are you Pioneer now?
I am Pioneer and Explorer, Entrepreneur in Trade, and Master in Combat rank. And Amateur at CQC because I've only ever played one game.
Yeah, the CQC doesn't matter.
It does, because it's there! And I can't ever play it, and that's so frustrating, because I actually enjoyed the one time that I played it. And I want to work on that rank.
Let's see. Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
I'm semi-pro. I think
anything would be better than friggin' like amateur.
Yeah, I think it calls me semi-pro right now.
Semi-pro at least has that hilarious connotation.
Yeah.
Like I love that, just that term, semi-pro. Not quite pro, not quite not pro. It's like I'm trying.
Let me think. Entrepreneur, you still got a little ways. You still got a good ways to go with trade, but exploration, you're actually not that far off of.
I think I just won away from elite, right? I know. I gotta get good.
When that one completes, you'll be elite in
something.
Exploration.
Yeah, something. At least I'm not helpless. Yeah, I'm mostly harmless. Which, of course, is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide. I love the little references in this game. I wish there were more Easter eggs. Like, who's gonna be the first to, like, screw Racksla. I want to find Planet Coaster. Because I guarantee you, that's gotta be in the game. Why would they not put that in the game?
Racksla and Planet Coaster?
Like, okay, if you developed Planet Coaster, so you have the IPs to that, there's no worry, would you not put Planet Coaster in Elite? There's gotta be a Planet Coaster out there.
No. I wouldn't. It doesn't fit. I can see the humor in it, and given a chance, I would probably do it myself. But I don't know.
Hold on.
FDev's not very good at Easter eggs.
That looks like an HMC. I remember in like what was it? It was in the original Jedi Knight. It was the same company that did Sam and Max. No, that's not Earthlink. Those are HMCs. But yeah, you found Sam and Max in like a random room, and that's a Star Wars game, but you still have like a reference for the game company. They do it all the time. So I'd love to see Planet Coaster or a Jurassic Planet get into the game with dinosaurs, space dinosaurs. They could literally have the space dinosaurs in this game and license it under Jurassic Park. Or I don't know. That's maybe not how licenses work. Yeah, Max was in a room in the city level. That's right. And you could get him to follow you around and shoot stuff. Yeah, Jurassic World. There you go. And, you know, it could just be flavor text, just like, this planet is filled with dinosaurs. You can't land here because Jeff Goldblum said you can't. Jeff Goldblum said it's not okay. Do you see the trailer for the new Jurassic World?
I think so.
Meh.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm about to finish this post. I'm about to finish this post.
Your ticket?
Yeah. Well, it's a post in the bug forums, so because the ticket, like, they won't care really. Like, there's nothing that those guys can do.
Sure.
So this is going, you know, basically straight to the people that actually, you know, work on this stuff. The steps to reproduce: 1, open galaxy map; 2, plot a route exceeding 200 light years; 3, watch your frame rate disappear; 4, cry in horror.
5, Nidhogg. Life finds the way.
Life finds the way.
Finds the way. Love, there's a, if you look up Jeff Goldblum laugh remix, someone took his like laugh from that movie, like and like remixed it into a song, and it's amazing. I would play it, but every time I've done that, I get a copyright strike, or well, it just demonetizes the video.
Yeah, it's not a strike. It's just
Well, I'm like, if you were the owner of the music, would you not just be like, yeah, give me the money. Don't prevent them from making the video. Just send me the money instead, and I'm cool with that, right?
Well, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get the money from it; they do.
Yeah. Don't take down the video. Just give me some of the money.
Yeah, that's what most of them do. I mean, there are certain ones that get really pissy about it, but That there are some songs that like there's one of my streams where I was using iHeartRadio to play some music in the background for one of my streams.
Sure.
And one of the songs, for whatever reason, isn't allowed to be played in Germany. So it actually region locked it out of Germany, and specifically Germany. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that was
what kind of bonkers nonsense is that?
I did a well, here's the thing that really drove me nuts is, so in the audio library you can look up the licenses for songs to see if they're, like, because sometimes I like just cutting things to, a popular, well-known song that, those kind of videos are fun to do, right? And so I looked up the Weatherman, It's Raining Men, for when I was in a beta dropping shock mines on people in a keelback, and which was like, I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I don't need to monetize this one. Like, send the money to the Weather Girls, and I'll just do this video for fun, right? Because I'm not making anything off YouTube anyway. But anyway, I looked it up, and it said, oh yeah, like, you can put this on your video, but then you're not going to be able to monetize, right? I'm like, oh, cool. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Put it on the video, and then it goes, this video is now blocked in several countries. And so everyone's trying to see the video, and they're like, yeah, I can't watch it, I'm blocked. And I'm like, but it said it was fine. So
yep.
It would be nice if there was an easier way to tell, or if there was more accurate information on what you can and can't do. But I understand how that would be very hard from the perspective of YouTube, collating all that data. But I don't get it, man. I mean, like, to me, it's like, I get the commercial elements of songs and whatever, but, like, it's also art. And, like, for people not to be able to, like, do their art on top of someone else's art, I mean, that's just lame. Where am I, Tato Chip? I am in the Prue system. And I'm actually not heading to Colonia. I am taking a short, weird detour. Heading to the Kiel system, and then to Colonia. Actually going further out than Colonia, and then working my way back. Because the meetup isn't until tomorrow anyway, I figured, since I got so far ahead, I'd just check some stuff out.
You know what's funny is that this... Okay. I just realized this. Beta 2 came out the very same day that I started having problems with the Galaxy map on the live version.
So you think that update somehow interfered?
Yeah, possible.
But here's the thing. Why am I not getting the issue? Why is everyone else not getting the issue? Right? Like, what makes you so special?
I don't fucking know.
I didn't mean that to sound... In reflection, that sounded terribly mean to say. You're not special.
Not special.
Wait, what's that? Yeah. What's that?
All right, here we go. I'll post a link to the post there in the YouTube for you.
Yeah.
You can look at it whenever.
Let's see what this is. Galaxy map frame rate issues. Pull this onto the stream. Severe frame rate.
I took the cry.
Open Galaxy map. Plot route exceeding 200 light year. Watch your frame rate disappear.
I took the crying horror part out of it, just just to maintain a certain level of professionalism.
I hope that the tech. I think techie people have usually a good sense of humor. Oh, that was scary. Okay, but yeah, like tech people, programmers typically have a pretty good sense of humor.
Yeah. And I know I'm on Ed Lewis's shit list right now.
Aw, what'd you do?
Oh, he's just not very happy that I called Frontier out for not, for taking fucking forever to make up their minds on what they were going to do with this whole UA bomb nonsense. I don't know. It was like, it took me 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes. 5 freaking minutes to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And it took them freaking 18 hours. It's like, really, guys? Come on, it's not that hard.
Right. Yeah, no, I can't say I've had any real contact with any of the devs or even the community manager people. Like, I've watched, Ed and Sandro's streams or whatever. But no, never really talked to any of them. Or Paige Harvey seems very nice. Scorpius was talking with her. She's been very helpful.
Yeah, Paige is great. Like, I like Paige a lot. Like, Ed's usually all right. Well, he was 10 kinds of defensive. Like, he replied to me on Twitter. I was basically just like, shame on you, Frontier. He replied.
Okay.
Yeah, and he replied. Yeah, that was my ending words. Was shame on you.
I mean, you gotta admit those guys have a pretty rough job. Like, poor Ed, man. Like there's so many shitstorms.
It wasn't even aimed at Ed. It was aimed at the people, and he's just really defensive. I was like, wow, Ed, don't take it so personal. My God, man.
It's just because he probably gets it 24 hours a day. Everyone's tweeting at him, going, "Fix this! Give me space legs! I want a barbecue in my cockpit," or stuff like that. and he's got to deal with it all. And then you come in and go, "Shame on you!" And I can see him snapping. The poor guy.
Yeah, like, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, my gosh, man.
And Sandro seems really cool. I'm thinking about actually planning a trip to London for the Frontier Expo next year.
Yeah,
actually going there.
According to the last dev stream on Thursday, they are having some internal discussions on Frontier Expo 2018.
Like whether they would have it at all?
Well, like they never really said if they were ever going to do another one. So, but there's already internal discussions happening, So I'm thinking that they might actually do another one, and I hope they do, because if they do, I will do everything I can to get there.
Yeah, I think that'd be super fun.
I'll put up a giant freaking, like, a Kickstarter thing. I don't know. I'll do something so I can get my ass over there.
Yeah. Dove, you crazy motherfucker. Yeah, I saw your apology thread too, and there was some controversy in there, and I'm just like, oh man, this community just loves its drama.
Yeah. Well, people like to see fault in every damn thing, and like even I admit that I'll pick some things apart unnecessarily sometimes. But
hey man, I've been guilty of it too. You fall for the internet bait, and you say the thing, and then you're like, God damn it, now, God, and then it snowballs. Sure, we've all been there. Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tide Pods.
Yeah.
I see, like you can't take it too seriously.
Yeah, like my tiny little Twitter rant, that got Ed all defensive.
There you go.
Yeah, like I kind of feel bad for it, ex post facto, but
sorry.
Like it's whatever. My responses to him after the fact were a lot more. They were much better worded.
Sure. Well, I mean, the wording can really make a difference, right? It's like that. It's like words have power. But I don't know. I'm of that weird split philosophy where it's just like I will say anything that comes to my mind, and I don't believe in like censorship or holding back. It's just like have fun with your words. Say just fucking cunt and poop, all those wonderful words, right? Do it in church for all I care. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like you still gotta remember at the end of the day, like every word has an impact, even if it's over the internet. Sometimes it's just best to just lurk. And that's it, Dove. Yeah, they made you say something. Well, lesson learned. No big deal. Trollers will keep trolling. That's what they do.
Yep.
Until they grow up. And then they continue trolling as an adult. They troll their own children.
They will, too, if you let them. Alright, you know what? I'm actually curious. I'm going to look at my DX Diag here. I want to see what's actually in the damn thing.
Purple star. Wow. Oh. It looked cool there for a second. Yeah, it's weird. When I go to the system maps, it takes a while for the stars to load in, and I wonder if maybe there is some sort of issue, and it's affecting me that way, and it's affecting you much more severely.
I don't know.
Alright, we're getting close.
Yeah, let's
We're
see.
getting close.
DX Diag Notes, display tab 1, no problems found. Display tab 2, no problems found.
No.
No problems found. All the way down. Yeah.
No problems.
It knows what's up. Yeah, device drivers problem code, no problem. It knows what's up.
Yeah.
Here we go. Current mode 2560 by 1080, 32-bit, 60 hertz. Yeah.
It looks like something.
HDR.
Yeah. All right, I'll check it out. Boop. All right, might as well. It's just an HMC or something, but I don't know. Maybe it's Pneumonia World. That other guy's putting his money on HMC. Maybe I'll get lucky. It'll be the highest metal content planet. It's literally just made of iron. Just there's something about those clouds. Alright, let's get in for a closer look.
Yeah, it's even got my second monitor in here. Picked up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything looks good. Picking up on everything just the way it's supposed to.
Are you still like in game?
No, I'm reading through the DX Diag log files right now.
Oh, that sounds
everything
so fun.
looks good.
That sounds so fun. I'm
It's
reading the
not.
logs.
It's not fun.
Yep, high metal content world.
Here we go. Direct input devices. Device name, mouse. Attached, 1.
Nothing special. Nothing special. Just another ball of rocks.
There we go.
We only have 12 more jumps to our destination, and there should be quite the sight to see. At least.
Oh, here we go.
Well, hopefully they didn't nerf it.
Yeah, here we go. The next couple of lines down, it picks up on the right keyboard and mouse settings. Uh-oh. It has my USB devices too.
Oh, I love the ASP cockpit, especially with the Raider pack. So you have like roll bars. It's awesome.
You know, I will say that it is very interesting to see on the ASP. I didn't expect them to do one for like
a pirate pack.
The ASP, yeah, like the ASP is not the ship that I think of when I think pirate. It's
Oh,
just
you
not.
underestimate the ASP, sir. It's packed 6 weapons, 4 class 1 and
four
then 2
of them
class 2.
4 of them are smalls. You know, 4 class 1s, 2 class 2s. Like,
I know, but engineering. So you can do like 6 railguns, right? And like you do 6 railguns, it packs quite a wallop. I personally go 4 multi-cannons to yes, of course, the heat mechanics, but you can load up on heat sinks. I mean, look, it's not something to take on an Anaconda with, but it can hold its own in fights that you wouldn't believe. Come fight me. I'll show you what it's at.
Come fight me, bro.
But yeah, Dove said, you know what? One good thing that happened, Canon got all together and delivered so many meta alloys to Colonia that it completely disregarded. Well, yeah, that's it, right? Is like at the end of the day, the community banded together. There's a positive outcome. You always have to look for that silver lining, and it's just like at the end of the day, I'm laughing because that whole operation, it stirred up a little controversy, which ended up promoting this whole expedition, and more people donated to the charity for the St. Jude's charity, which the link is in the thing, by the way. If you probably all know, but is anyone new to the party? Check out that link. But yeah, I mean, like I saw that the numbers skyrocket. So it's like at the end of the day, they just helped publicize us, and everything was solved. So awesome.
Yeah, pretty much, Jacob. Pretty much. Like, I'm estimating, just based on what I have been able to figure out, that there's roughly... I'm guessing roughly 70 to 80,000 Meta alloys that made its way out to Colonia in the last few days.
Uh-oh.
Which, that is a hell of a lot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
I think I found an Earth-like.
Let me see. Let me see on stream.
Uh-oh.
That actually does look like an Earth-like from what I can see on stream.
It's far away, but that is worth it. And there's a water world. Over here. Disgusting yellow planets. Ugh. Ugh.
I like the ones that look like molded cheese.
Yeah, the cheese planets. It just reminds me of Wallace and Gromit, if you ever saw those old animated claymation things. And the first one, they build a rocket and go to the moon because it's made of cheese. And then they have cheese and crackers on the moon. And the moon looks so delicious. I wanted some of that moon cheese. Oh. But those were awesome movies. Oop, okay. Drifting. Steady out. Alright, 150,000 light seconds to go. What's Hutton Orbital's distance from the star?
0.22 light years. It's like 2.8 million.
Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, it's like 2.8 million light seconds or something. Yeah, it's a long ways away. No, it's not. It's 0.22 light years. It's a long ways out.
Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, apparently, so they apparently cheated to get those UAs out using some sort of exploit. I heard about what it is, but I think there's some sort of... You're not supposed to talk about these things because you get...
Well, I can explain like what it is, but I have no idea how it works.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'd never heard of it. It's basically an exploit that allows people to store ships even with cargo in them.
Right.
And so what was happening is people were storing cutters full of 500, 600, 700 UAs.
Going on a diamondback and then transporting their ships, eh?
Right. Yeah, and when the ships would transport out there, they would still have all the UAs in the hold. So I don't know how in the hell that's supposed to work.
Right, but, and they wouldn't take damage, and they didn't have to equip the anti-corrosive stuff.
Yeah, like they didn't have to, no corrosive cargo. Like there's a reason nobody participated in the freaking CGs for the corrosive racks.
That's
why
cheating.
we're stuck at.
That's 100% cheating.
So they didn't have to deal with the corrosive effects of the things. They didn't have to deal with limited carrying capacity because of the small class size of the racks, etc., etc., etc. Like they're just transferring mass amounts of these things out there.
Right.
All at once. And yeah, Blade, if it costs a lot, but at the same time, like, Allo and Allo and Ilk, they don't care.
They probably spend all their time just grinding, using exploits too. Which again, it's like, look, I did the diarrhea runs, I did the Sothis runs, I did the, every time there was one of those money-making schemes, I was out there too. Because this game's so hard. But I'm still broke, and I don't even have an Anaconda, so I wasn't doing a lot of it. I would just go for a taste. Get a few million, buy a nice module. The addiction continues. But yeah, there's probably some bans rolling out as opposed, as a result of all that cheating, lying and cheating. All right. But yeah, the positive thing is that all is well that ends well. People rallied together. The mission is safe. And that's pretty cool. There's been a lot of things. Like, where were you when Salame died, Oxy?
Commanding an armada.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, there's a Scorpius messaging me. Ah.
Tell him to get in here.
Come in the chat. Streaming. Just sent me I'm doing a top secret project with him. Shall not say. He's working on a video.
Don't.
He's working on a video that.
Don't give anything away.
Oh no!
Let people stew.
Because it's pretty. All I'm gonna say is it's pretty awesome. as usual.
Yeah.
But let me see here. So that other guy's asking, Spatula, what do you like doing in Elite? How do you make cash? I'm the wrong guy to ask that question. I'm at 80 million though, 81 million. The best ship I have is a Python, but I just recently bought a gunship. So I mean, asset-wise, actually, let's go check some stats. Let's check our stats. How do we do that? In here, right? Yeah. Statistics. Let's see here. So my current assets is almost 500 million. Which again is not that much. I see like Obsidian Ant probably has like $1 billion and whatnot.
I'm sitting at 2.16 billion.
Damn.
In total assets.
Wow.
That's nothing. Plater has like 6 some odd billion. It's like, what the hell did you do?
Yeah. I mean,
friggin' Cornelius Breedis, when he was still playing, had like 12 something billion.
I mean, that's grinding, right? And if you don't do it, then you know you're not sitting on a billion. And I'm not a grinder. A lot of times,
neither am I.
A lot of times, my playstyle, I'm losing money by blowing myself up and crashing into things and just generally having a good time. I find actually, since I started coming back in, the primary reason I tend to play this game has been to make videos. And so I'm going out and, making videos, not really making money. I'm thinking more about like, oh, how can I make a good video? But as a result of making those videos, it's made me want to play the game more. And so now I've started, playing the game as it's supposed to be, per se. Although it's, Blaze Your Own Trail, whatever. Oh, Frenchie, the music in the background is Tom Cook. Look up Tom Cook. I believe I should have a link in the description. Do I really not?
I'll look real quick.
I'm a dummy. Ah, damn it.
You've got me, Plater, Yamix, Machine, Cookie, Max, Scorb.
Hold on. I'll rectify that. Let me just put it in the chat. Yeah, so Tom Cook is an amazing musician. And he basically, we got together, I want to say like almost maybe a year ago, but probably months. And he just kind of was like, hey, if you ever need music, hit me up. And I kind of said, well, this is the next video I'm doing. Anything you want to throw at me, great. And the stuff he threw to me, it's like, I couldn't have asked for something more perfect to what I was doing. He's like a psychic musical detective. Just an amazing musician. And he spits these things out in record time. Super talented. I can't say it enough. So go check him out on SoundCloud. Listen to some of his tunes. They're quite awesome. And he has many Elite Dangerous... Oh, God damn it! Ah! Sorry, stop popping. It's doing the thing. I want it to go away. Don't do the thing. Okay, sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah, Tom Cook's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you don't listen. Oh my God. Okay. Seriously? Seriously?
Dove, that's pretty awesome.
I'm really doing this right now. Oh! Ah!
What is even going on right now?
It's because I moved my arms in an expressive fashion, and therefore what happened is it kind of knocked the headset around, and the wire jiggles, and the thing problems happen. Okay.
We need spatula cam if you're gonna start waving your arms around.
Well, I don't really have like the space to do it, and I don't have a webcam either. I mean, maybe eventually I'll start doing that stuff, but I think that's probably a long way.
I was gonna say only invest in that kind of thing if you're actually going if you're gonna start streaming on a regular basis. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
I mean, that's kind of it, right? It's like I got work, and right now it's sort of like I'll G videos when I can. I'm connected in the front, Jacob. I don't like to connect to my PC in the rear, if you know what I mean.
Hey. Oh my.
Oh my. Okay, so Frenchie, the Enigma Edition, what is it all about? Well, you see Commander DoveEngima in the chat there, basically has been suffering from cancer. And Frontier, as a form of inspiration, put in a megaship in Colonia named the DoveEngima. And so this expedition has been formed by Commander Greatest, and it's got over 500 people in it. It's the largest elite expedition in the history of expeditions, as we all travel with Dove to Colonia to find the DoveEngima megaship. Yes, it is sad, but you know what? Dove's been saying this has been really inspiring to him, and that's awesome for all of us to hear that are participating.
Absolutely.
There's also, if you look in the stream description, you will see that there's a link to Just Giving fundraiser, which we've sort of paired with this journey for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And you know, if you can, throw a few bucks there. If you can't, you know, spread the word, Twitter it or something. Put it on the Twitter. Yeah, stage 4 melanoma. That's not good stuff. But we're here to support you, Dove, and you got to keep believing, man. You got to stay positive. Always see that silver lining. But yeah, this whole expedition is awesome, and I had different plans for what I'd be doing in in the first couple months of this year. But when I heard about it, I was like, I gotta go on this, and it's been awesome. And this is the first time I've attempted streaming as well, and I'm enjoying streaming. It has been quite fun. Although, it's making me play this game way too much. I need to get my social life back. Alright, come on, Earthlike. Come on, Earthlike. Are Earthlikes terraformable?
No, because they're already Earthlike.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess you don't need to. Was that a stupid question? Will there be more streaming after the expedition? Probably. Yes! Ah! The first to discover an Earth-like world. Check it out. Let's check out the stats. Ooh, it's almost half the Earth's gravity. And only 0.2 Earth masses. It's a tiny little Earth-like. And suitable for water-based life. That's where we can dump all the whales. Get rid of the whales, send them all here. Alright. Hold on. And we gotta get this water world as well. Because this actually might be more... If it is a terraformable water world, it may be worth more than the Earth-like world. Strangely enough. But yeah. Yes. I am interacting with you people in the chat. Because otherwise I'd just... I probably wouldn't talk at all. I'd be just going into a mind coma. As you do. In exploration. It is kind of... I find it very hard to... not be distracted while exploring. You kind of, like, you get into this rhythm of jump and scoop and jump and scoop and jump and scoop and jump and scoop. And then pretty soon you start... I might forget that I'm streaming. It could happen. Only explorers know. Only true explorers know. Oxy, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You've probably traveled, I would say, 10 times the distance that I have in my space career.
I'd have to jump back in game and look, but I know my total light years traveled is quite a bit.
The terraformable. No, but it's still cool. And they are mine. They belong to me. My name will be forever emblazoned on these little blue dots. These pale blue dots. And Frenchie's asking, how do you get the Christmas lights? Well, you buy them in the Frontier store. And you can equip them in your library. And no, I will not take them down. It's Christmas every day in space. Nice little flyby. Woohoo! Alright. And Dove says, oh, Dove, you've streamed as well. Totally not entertaining to watch. Well, I'll tell you, that's the thing, right? That was the thing preventing me from streaming for the longest time, where I'm like, I'm better if I get to, like, sit down... what section? Wait, what? Frenchie, it's like, well, go on the store on the website, and it would probably be, I don't know. Maybe they're off the store now, yeah. But, I don't know. I can't remember. Just browse around. You'll find them. But they definitely liven up the cockpit. I love the little flashy lights. And the swag. Oh, I've still got my Christmas tree up, too. And an Earth bobblehead and a Orbis bobblehead. They need more bobbleheads. I would buy more.
I want the David Braben bobblehead.
Yes. Yeah, Scorpius has that.
I know.
Turn orbital lines back on so I don't get myself into trouble. Yeah, I loved his the montage in that one, his YouTube video.
Yeah. That montage was
amazing.
That was so good.
Amazing.
Actually, Dove, you'd be surprised. DCS does well streaming if you have the right. It's basically like the most realistic flight sim out there.
Oh, cool.
DCS does well for streamers if you've got the right person doing it. It really depends on the personality.
Well, I'll tell you, honestly, like, it's really the community and, like, you guys that are sitting there in the chat. Like, if you weren't yipping and yapping, I'd run out of things to say, and I'd just probably drift off awkwardly, like I'm doing now. Someone say something! But that does help quite a bit when people are talking to you. It's easy to have a conversation.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's what most of my streams are all about, is, you know, the community and having a conversation with the people. I mean, that's what makes that's what makes it. That's what makes it. Hey, feels bad, Nico.
That's amazing. Yeah, these streams are really boring, especially for that Spatula and Oxy guy. Oh yeah.
Feels bad, Nico.
Screw those guys. But, you know, especially in exploration, like, that's a tough one to fill the time, because really, what you know, it's like you just jumping and scooping and honking. Something like combat, I think, is a little more engaging. You can talk about what you're doing, and different things are happening.
Yes and no. Combat, like, okay, if you're me, I have a really hard time watching chat and fighting at the same time. I cannot do it very well.
Because you're concentrating. But I don't know, like, even, like I like it when you're just like, ah, you know, and screaming and kind of like, God damn it, you know, it's like, it's a little more fun.
Yeah, it's different. Like okay, there are two Oxys. Hey, there is Oxy sober and Oxy drunk. Oxy sober cannot do. Sober Oxy cannot fight and talk at the same time. Drunk Oxy will say all of the things and talk to all of the people, while shooting all of the things and running face first into every asteroid there is.
He can do anything.
Yeah, drunk Oxy does everything, and it's pretty funny.
Oh, Dove, if you're gonna stream, that's awesome. I guess, what's your channel?
Let us know.
Can you link our how do you send me the link on Discord, or post it in Enigma to your channel, and I'll post it in the chat so people can subscribe to you. But subscribe to me too. Why don't you dirty little people? Enter my fold, get the pings, and subscribe to Oxy. And actually, there's a whole bunch of links in the thing, below. I'm pointing down. You can't see it, but I'm pointing. And subscribe to all those wonderful people, because they are all streaming or promoting the Enigma Expedition
in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, post it in the FleetCom or something. In the Enigma Expedition, and I can pick it up there. Hold on, let's just see if this is good. Living in the 80s! Ooh, what an interesting system. Oh no! What's that?
It is a thing.
Oh, yeah, water world. Oh, no! Ooh! Wow, it actually... Ah! I'm on fire! Heatsink, heatsink, heatsink! Oh my god.
Yeah, that looks like a water world. I'm seeing it on stream.
How far is it away? Oh, only 3,000. That's not too bad at all. This system's packed! Alright. It's untagged, so I need it. I need it so bad. Skin its star first. Same name on Twitch, I think. Okay, I haven't done the YouTube stream thing. See, I don't know Twitch at all. I'm not familiar with, like, how to do things there, to be honest. That's why I kind of picked YouTube to do my streaming. Although I think, like, I don't know, do you do Twitch, Oxy?
I have a Twitch account. I have streamed on it in the past, just not very often.
Like, is there an audience? I guess there is an audience for Elite there, like other people Twitch.
Oh yeah, I mean, as far as streaming goes, it's way bigger on Twitch than it is on YouTube for the most part.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I've never really looked into it. Maybe eventually, I'll set it up so that I can do both channels at the same time.
Yeah, I'll put it to you this way: the people that watch Twitch streams don't generally watch YouTube, and it works the other way around. They're almost completely separate and isolated in a lot of ways.
Interesting.
So it's very interesting.
Because yeah, I've heard really positive things about it from the content creator side. Like, there's a lot more options or whatever. But no.
Yeah, kind of. It really depends, though. I'll put it to you this way: there's something to be said for the way YouTube does things, and there's also something to be said for the way Twitch does things.
Right.
Like Twitch very much makes it easy for you to say, like, say like you're ending your stream and you want to support another streamer, you just go to your Twitch chat, type in /host, blah 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 blah,
right.
and all of your viewers, get sent over to their channel.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So you can
like
just drop a whole mess of people. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? And so like those viewers, so like certain people that don't necessarily get a whole lot of exposure on their own might get hosted by someone who's got a bunch of people.
That makes sense.
So like there's stuff like that, but at the same time, it also sort of cheapens the interaction between content creators because it's almost too casual.
Yes, terraforming. Sorry.
Nice.
Yes. Sorry.
But,
I'm just a little excited. I'm gonna make so much money from this. Ah! Okay. All right, Scrooge McDuck. Shush. Okay.
It's almost too casual though too, because like people just start hosting people that they don't know, and pushing people's content that they may not know is bad or good. The good Twitch streamers won't have that problem. Like they'll check out the streamers beforehand and decide who they're going to host. Sometimes days in advance.
Right.
But like some of the other ones, like you get passed around to people that are just, and that gets annoying.
Right. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. So then, like with the YouTube community, like we seek each other out outside of YouTube to do things on YouTube, and I think. Those of us that are involved in the community, you, me, Scorb, all of the YouTube guys, etc., etc. We have something of a different community going on. Like a different kind of, a different bond between all of us than the Twitch guys do.
Right.
So it's very different. For us, I think it feels more like a bunch of friends doing, hanging out and being stupid and making awesome stuff.
Sure.
Whereas the Twitch guys, it's almost just business sometimes.
Right.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. I'm more in it to have some fun. And it's been fun. And if it stops being fun, why would I want to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I think that YouTube thing, and again, if anyone hasn't seen it, they don't know what YouTube was, look up Turgeon Starstone, or look up his link in the channel thingy. I think it's there. If not, it's spelled...
Should be.
Turgeon Starstone, that's how it's spelled. And anyway, it's all the videos, he has a playlist on his channel, and content creators such as myself and Oxy got into this sort of long series where we went and saved Christmas, just a few, I guess a month and a bit ago. And that was, the largest collaboration, and so a lot of content creators got together, and we coordinated and made sure the story sort of made sense. But we all got to put our own little style, our own little twists in for our own videos. And that was a lot of fun. Both for us who made the videos and for the audience. So if you haven't checked it out, that's a good bit of binging there. It's like, what, like an hour and a half long worth of videos, cumulatively?
Something like that, yeah. It's basically feature film length when you combine them all together.
Elite Dangerous, the Christmas movie. I want to see what that is. Elite Dangerous, the Christmas movie. That's pretty much what it's funny that it's Christmassy.
Yeah. That's the first time I've ever done a story-based video, too. That was interesting.
Yeah, do you have any more planned? Any in the pipe?
Yeah. I have a basic layout, something I want to do. I intended on actually starting it and having the first one done by now, but keeping up with the expedition has been more challenging than I expected.
Yeah, I had time to edit a couple short videos sort of in between, and I'm planning at least to have one, maybe two more sort of wrap-up videos that are more narrative. But I'm not finding the time, because, you know, I'm doing these 3-4 hour streams, and then it's just like, I don't want to edit after that.
Yeah, so for me, I think what's going to end up happening is, you know, I get to Colonia, and then after, you know, Enigma is over with, is probably when I'll actually end up putting the sinking video together.
Yeah, that's when I'm going to shift
actually
focus.
Start filming then, yeah.
Yeah. That's when I'm going to shift focus and get back to business, back to solving mysteries.
Yep.
Enough of this lollygagging around, looking at stars.
No lollygagging.
Honking into the black. Oh, it's just this one lonely blue giant. Aw. Snookums. Do you need a hug? No, don't hug the star specialist.
Take it. Yeah, I'm actually not much of a fan of prismatics, really. Like, I have...
What do they do? They recharge faster?
No, that's BioEase. Prismatics are just really strong, but they don't recharge worth a shit.
Right. Yeah,
no, it's
I'm
like
more
it's basically like having your base shield with you know, a Class A booster built into it. That's the easiest way to explain it.
Like, I prefer the shields that break and recharge faster.
Yeah,
but
see,
I
much prefer.
So like...
Yeah, see, other guys got it. BioEase, everything. Yes, you, sir. I like you.
Yeah, because like eventually your shield's gonna go down, and then, you know, if the shield takes so long to come back on, that's
you're
no
basically
good.
screwed.
Yeah, like I love it when your shield pops. Like, you know, you're getting dangerous. You get, you know, close to dangerous levels of hull, and then your shield pops back on just in the nick of time, and then you know, pop a shield booster, and then you're back in business.
Pretty much. But I can see why prismatics would be attractive to some people, though, because having such a ridiculous high megajoule rating can be really useful, especially if you're a plater and you just like to ram all of the things.
Sure. Oh yeah, well, again, it's like, you know, the fact that they have both options is nice, because you can play it however you want to play it. There are different builds. I, of course, am not like... I'm not a build guy. I don't know much about builds. I think when I get serious about PvP, which eventually, you know, it's like once I get to the, you know, the bigger ships and whatnot, I'll definitely want to start getting into PvP. It's been mainly something that I haven't touched because of the rebuy costs.
Well, no, okay, nobody that's good PvPs with big ships.
Oh, no, but what I mean is kind of like once I have my entire fleet, once I have every ship that I can possibly buy in the game, and then, you know, it's like I've engineered a couple of them the way I want, then I can start focusing on like, okay, now let's start blowing people up. But I'll need lots of money in the bank for that. But the problem is like, as I'm still progressing through ships, like I don't have any of the top 3. I'd like to get a Beluga, I want to get an Orca, like there's all these ships I want to buy. My cash flow is going to be pretty tight. Now, PvP and Eagles, now that's something I could do. I wouldn't mind doing little duels and whatnot. But, you know, to be like... Yeah,
actually, I used to... Okay. Back when I was still with my old player group, the Paladin Consortium, that used to be one of the things that I did. We ran... Well, I should say I ran what we called at the time Friday Fight Night.
Right.
And the rule was, you showed up in a Viper 3, you know, no mods. You could outfit it however the heck you like.
Right.
And the objective was try and kill Oxy one-on-one.
Sure. And
they couldn't beat me, you know, except for the people that regularly PvP'd. They were the only ones that could.
Oh, hold on.
The rest of them, simply could not.
Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. at Colonia, at the end of the journey. We've made it. We made it. Well, I know we haven't actually made it, but soon. Have a good night. 07.
See ya, Dove.
Fly safe. Fly Dangus, actually. Screw flying safe. Take all those filters off.
Yeah,
Fly right into a black hole. It's the only way. It is the way.
I did that earlier. It is the way.
Well, what was the system where, like, I remember I jumped into this one system and just slammed into a black hole. Like, right as
That's
soon as
what
I
happened to
jumped in.
me.
Yeah.
That system that I went to earlier, I didn't even realize that it was a black hole system.
No.
And so I dropped in, and I didn't have zero throttle, and I just smacked right into the thing. I was like, huh, well, all right, this is definitely a black hole. Hi.
Yeah. Ooh, pretty neutron stars. There's so many of them out here. Insane.
Also, Friday Fight Night is what is how the Brick Winder came into existence. You can think that.
Okay.
Yep. It is a damn near invincible sidewinder. Its only weakness is seeker missiles. Otherwise, it is the most annoying thing on the planet.
It's so
It's
tiny.
so small. Yeah, it's so small you can't hardly hit it. It's so fast that even if you could hit it, it's so tiny that you can't hit it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And all it does, it has so much hull strength. Like you're sitting here shooting. Like if you do hit it, it doesn't do anything. And if you get its shields down, if you get its shields down, its hull doesn't drop, and then its shields come right back up 10 seconds later. Because I have bi-weaves on it.
So you can run distraction in that thing for hours.
It's so funny.
I love it.
Oh, it's the greatest thing ever.
Sidewinder.
I beat a Python 1v1 with the Brick Winder. Yeah, it was the greatest thing ever.
That's amazing.
Oh, it was so funny.
Where were you doing these fights? I remember there were some fights in like with SDC and like the Pleiades.
No, the Brick Winder. Okay, it used to until I relocated all my ships to Shinrarta. It used to just hang around. You know, I had all of my ships hanging around on LFT 37, which is where my old player group, you know, has their home base. You know, that's their home system. So that's where we used to do everything, was just either there or in one of the neighboring systems. Yeah, that was so funny though. That Python. That was funny.
Oh, the Python pilot must have been furious.
Oh, he was mad.
Yeah.
He was I had been beating him, you know, one-on-one with the Vipers for the last hour, and he couldn't do anything. So then I got out the Brick Winder. It's just a lol, guys. Look what I made.
Yeah.
Get it out there, and they couldn't kill it. And he was like, "I'm getting my Python out. This is dumb." He gets his Python out. Beat that too. He was so mad.
Wow.
Oh,
See, okay.
It was funny.
What do you think of this idea? Because you've done more PvP, and this is I'm not an experienced PvPer, but imagine, if you will, something similar to a wing for duels. So you could invite someone to a duel, and they would create sort of a frenemy wing that would allow you guys to instance together, to interdict each other without getting crimes, and to not have crimes against each other. But then you could build it in where you could invite someone to a duel to the death, or to a duel to like 10% hull. And as soon as someone hits 10% hull, it would break the duel, so break that wing, and then if someone continued firing, they would get a crime. What do you think about that?
It's somewhat useful in some cases, but it's gonna be a real pain in the ass.
It's too much work for FDev, is what Jacob says.
Yeah, that's what I was just.
But I'm
thinking.
like, just here's what I would do, and I'm not a programmer, but I would just copy and paste the code for wings.
Kind of already done it.
Like just copy and paste the code for wings, and then apply a few minor tweaks to that code. I feel like it's not that much work.
Well, you wouldn't think so.
Yeah,
I honestly, and I honestly don't know how much coding actually goes into this. Like, what kind of nonsense do they have going on under the hood?
The code is actually all procedurally generated. Sandro just types in A, and then something spits out, and they're, too yellow. Okay, try AB. That's why it's taking so long. Because they're literally going through the combinations
it's like blood
one
types.
by one. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
AB negative. Try that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, I always thought, like, oh, well, what? Wait, what?
He just tagged me in a message on the Zencast Discord where someone put pizza in a hollowed out pineapple.
That's good. Ooh,
that's pretty good.
Star. No, the star is actually not what we're here to see, folks, but it's pretty cool looking nonetheless.
Yeah, I know, right? Other guy, like, you could definitely do it with if, then, and else statements.
Oh, my. Okay, I was like, oh, is this thing going to be hard to find? Nope. Look at that. Oh, my God. Have you ever seen anything this bright on the system map?
What the hell is that? That is a star.
No, that's not a star, my friend. That's a gas giant.
What is that?
It's a gas giant. Hold on.
That's not a gas giant. That's a goddamn star.
No, look at the radar. That is a gas giant. It is a super bright, super hot gas giant. That's so friggin' bright.
It's brighter than a damn star.
It's brighter than a star. Oh my God.
What the hell is that?
That is a Class V gas giant. Let's check out the stats. Let's check out the science.
Inquiring mind wants to know.
So Earth masses, 338 Earth masses, 56 kilometer, 4.2 Gs. Surface temperature, 9,456 Kelvin. And then a bunch of other stuff. You can all check that out if you want on your own time. But watch. Oh, shit. Don't jump into it. Look at this thing! That's a protostar.
That literally is hotter than... That is hotter than some stars. That is hotter than some stars.
Oh my God! What's going on?
That really is... That really is hotter than some stars.
Look at this! Look at this!
Yeah, I'm seeing... What the hell?
It's the white asp! Oh my God. Look how bright my ship is!
Yeah, you can't see a damn thing.
Oh man, I really need to repair that paint job. Shine a light on that, you can see every dust bunny in the room. Now that is Dangus. Wow.
Jesus. That's the eye of God if I've ever seen it.
Wow. So the system is, let me go to the Galaxy now so you all can bookmark this. It's Kylo, that's K-Y-L-O, so Kylo all, BF-A, F2322. No, it's not Racksla. Let's see how my Holomy looks. Oh boy. Right, he's all washed out. This is pretty amazing. Like I expected this to be kind of crazy, but I also did not expect it to be this crazy. Oh my God! Yeah, I know. I need sunglasses, right? I'm just burning my retinas out. I'm blind. I'm blind. You can really see these windows need a washing, eh?
I'm gonna start calling you Stevie Wonder.
Your character Holomy has the neck movements of Stevie Wonder. It's always swaying from side to side. I am the Spatula Omega. I have gone Super Saiyan. It's over 9,000.
He is the Alpha and the Omega.
Oh my God. This is like I'm getting just bombarded with gamma rays and X-rays. Yeah, 3rd degree burns, guarantee you. I will get some sort of terrible blindness and disease, sun disease. Yeah, I'm just completely sterile. I can't even see where I am. Oh, this is amazing.
Oh, even your bobbleheads are glowing like little lightsabers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow. Now, if I can find something to... Is there anything I could eclipse this with? No, it's kind of all out here on its own.
Nah. Yeah,
but
there's
you know
nothing close enough to it.
Piggy Pig did not put his name on everything in here, so maybe I'll go... Oh, wait. Aw, everything's taken. It just didn't load. Oh, everyone's been taking 1 or 2 stars. That's very nice. Nope. Would love to get my name in here, but it's already been taken. Look at that, man. Yeah, the lighting engine is having some trouble here.
Yeah, good lord. What even is that?
I'd clean the...
Like, its surface temperature is higher than some stars.
It's like a neutron gas giant.
Something.
I can't even see my menu in this madness. Hold on, let me go back to that camera view.
This is God's nut.
It's God's testicle, yes.
He only has one,
because
he only needs one.
Good for a dream sequence or something.
God, it's just like completely washed out. The lighting engine has no idea what to do with this.
Oh my. That was worth the little detour.
I just... Your guy's head, like in that light, like when your guy turns his head,
it's like
it just looks like it looks like a chia pet that's just turning in place.
It looks like polarizing filter or something like that in Photoshop.
Good lord.
Come to space, Jesus. Come. Oh man, and as you get further away, like the lighting effect like steeps back, but it's still ever intense. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get the blue from the other star.
Yeah.
That is intense. And it's rotating very close to the star. I have never seen anything that bright before.
No kidding. It's brighter than the damn stars. Jeez.
Blinded by the light.
Tell me about it.
Oh wait, that's not even it. I was looking at it going like, oh wow, that star's bright. It's like, nope, it's over here.
It's over here, over there.
Yeah, you can tell. This is the... It just starts...
Yeah.
It just starts spazzing out. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick flyby. Let me get to an external cam. Turn off those orbital lines. Lock to ship. And go. Lock to ship. There we go. That's a nice angle. This is a star. This is a star on drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids.
So that I can do more of them. There'll be more drugs for me! It just bleeds, like the saturation just bleeds right out. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Like, how that is still a gas giant, I have no idea.
It just almost made it to stardom. To the point where it's trying really hard. Maybe it's got like an Asian dad. Really just pushing it. You're a gas giant? That's not good enough. You need to be a star. I'm trying,
You have
Dad.
dishonored your family.
Wow. Like, what a crazy, crazy thing. I've seen a lot in this galaxy, but nothing like this.
Yeah, this kind of takes the cake here, that's for sure.
Let's watch this eclipse. It literally looks... Its nice smooth surface might be very interesting for Photoshop. I gotta show this to Ascorbius.
He's gonna love it, are you kidding?
Yeah, he'll go nuts. And look at the size of it now. It's like right in the... Oh, you'll have to wait a minute, but... It's like right inside the star. You can't even see it now. It's just like a white patch of the star.
Yeah, I can kind of see where it is because the texture for the star kind of like disappears where it's at.
That's so crazy. Look at that. It's like it's just a spot on the star.
Jacob, you're not going to be able to skim the atmosphere on that thing. It'll freaking burn you alive.
Let's give it a try.
Well, it'll drop you out. Like, it'll...
Let's see how close we can get to this puppy.
Oh, wait a minute. When we get Gas Giant gameplay, we got to come back out here.
Is this going to be too hot and, like... Am I going to burn up if I ram into this thing?
No, because the planets don't generate heat as far as...
Oh, no!
As far as the game is concerned, the planets don't generate heat.
Where am I? This is insane. What is going on?
Oh, God, no! You're not supposed to hit it like that. Oh, my God.
I thought it would be funny.
Whiteout. It's complete whiteout.
Wait, I can see stars. I can see stars. I got a little sliver of light. Ah! What is going on? Wait, what? How much hull? How much hull? Please tell me I don't have like 2% hull.
No, you have more than 2%. I can't see the
see my
gauge, though.
My computers are oh, what's going on? Please let me out of the whiteness. I'm sorry.
Go towards the light, Spatula. Go towards the light.
Wow. Now you see me. Now you don't.
There you go. You might want to just lock the video.
What? What's going on?
You might want to just fly away from the planet in the external cam.
I think we're okay. Well, I'm like, if I could only see that little dot indicator. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna try to start super jumping. Ah, there we go. Escape vector. I guess I'll know if I'm heating because my computer will tell me, right? No, looks okay.
Yeah. Well, as I said, like the planets don't generate heat as far as the game engine's concerned, so.
This should be a cool shot. Let's give it a second. Give it a second. Okay, must go faster. Must go faster.
And on the 8th day, God said, damn, turn that shit down.
Yeah. Don't look at that, you'll go blind.
Complete whiteout.
I am hoping that this is going to...
Well, it probably throttled you down to 30 kilometers a second when you went in. Hit R.
Oh, wait, here we go. It's happening. Yeah, here I come, right out of the light. What? This reminds me of yesterday's stream. What did we do yesterday? I can't remember.
I don't even remember. Yeah, I was about to say I slept since then. I don't remember.
Yeah, I slept in like a lot today, and I had some like when you like go to sleep in the day after you you wake up and then you go back to sleep, and then you wake up and you remember, oh, the glitchy stream. Yes. Thank God we will never speak of that stream again because I've fixed the problem. I'm glowing. Am I pregnant? Yes, Nico. I am pregnant. I'm pregnant.
Pregnant.
Well, I gotta say, if you guys get the chance, you gotta come check out this system, because that is quite the experience. Yeah. Whoa! Look at that lens flare. Big beefy lens flare. This is really glitchy. Like, this is Ghost Draft territory. Wonder if these guys have done anything on this. What's SSGSS? Same shit. Galtube, same shit. What?
I don't know. I don't get that one either.
No, that wasn't a frozen background. That was literally working as intended. That's gameplay. That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't think Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that is over 9,000. And actually, is it over 9,000?
That definitely
It is. It's
yeah.
up. The surface temperature is over 9,000. Oh, it makes sense. It's a Super Saiyan gas giant.
Actually, Jacob, I'm glad you said something because there's a new episode today, and I meant to watch it.
Wait, that show's still on?
Well, there's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and now there's Dragon Ball Super.
Oh.
We're on episode like 120 some odd of Dragon Ball Super now.
All right. Well, let's plot our route to Colonia. Enough of these shenanigans. Time to get down to business. Let's see. I just want to see how many jumps it'll be. I might not make it there tonight. I'll save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to arrive
closer. Okay, stop popping up with other things.
Yeah, I'm going to arrive in Colonia tomorrow.
Yeah. But if it's like more than 40 jumps, I'll probably do some 36 jumps. Tell you what, I'll get halfway there. Alright, bye, bright thing. Bye.
Yeah, see, and you plot route and your galaxy map doesn't misbehave.
Yeah,
Feels
no problem.
Bad.
And my stream's working. You gotta call your cable company and just tell them I'll give you $1 if you fix all my problems. It worked for me. Bye-bye, God's testicle.
I really, actually, I do need to see if there's a plan that I can switch to that has a better upload that's roughly the same cost. If I could get 10 megabit up, I would be such a happy
I went from 1 to 5, and it's $1. And my download speed increased, too, from like 20 to 30.
Yeah, see, I have 60 meg down and 5 up. That's my current one. It's like, my download speed is fine. I'm not even bothered about that.
Yeah.
I'm a quality freak. I want to be able to stream at 60 FPS.
Oh yeah, I felt really bad. Like every stream up until this point has been at like a 600 bitrate, and when I watch them after, like I'll watch like little samples of them, and they're quite pixelated and laggy, and I felt really bad because I'm like, even though all these people were lovely and hanging out and spending their time there, I'm like, you know, I'm eviscerating their eyes. And now I can be a little bit less irritating to those quality snobs. Which is great.
Alright, so like you've seen what my streams look like, and that's
they look great.
Like, you know, see, like since I started doing on the Enigma Expedition as far as streaming goes, like I knocked the frame rate from 60 down to 30 just to help keep it from pixelating.
Sure.
But I've been running on 2.8, you know, 2.8 megabit to 3 megabit as far as my stream bandwidth.
Right.
Yeah, it's been like it's okay. Like it's not. It could be better.
But you know what? I'll say this is like within like it's been what 10 streams or something that I've done since Enigma has started, because I'm only traveling on stream. Like I've not done any offline traveling. But within those 10 streams, I've learned so much. Like the first stream, I was running 2 versions of the game, or like 2 video output sources on top of each other in full HD, and the entire thing was just. It was just a stutter. It was basically a slideshow with audio. But I got it. Now I seem to have kind of got the hang of this. It has a learning curve about as much as Elite Dangerous did.
Well, I mean,
maybe not as much.
You're not. Maybe not as much, but you're definitely not wrong though. There is a bit of a curve to it. It's very different than video making, because like your upload speed doesn't mean anything except for, you know, it's going to take me X amount of time to upload a video. Yay!
Right. Oh well, Jacob, if you are streaming, hit me up. Hit me up. Usually I'm in that YouTube channel, so you may not have access to that unless you got in during that big recruitment drive. But send me your channel or whatever, or just poke me. Poke me on the Discord. Or poke me in game. Add me in game, Spatula 007, when you see me pop online. Although, you know, not always streaming. I have lots of filming to do. It's gonna be a lot of work once I get to Colonia. That's where the real work begins. You have to start dicing through all this footage, because there's hours and hours of footage they have to go through. Well, maybe not that much. Fairly new to Discord. Oh, you know what? Again, there was a learning curve with that. I started using Discord myself around the time when YouTube was happening. Or actually, no, I think Tikas got me into YouTube when he was working on something. And at first I had no clue what I was doing. But I'm a little more comfortable. I still have no clue. But I'm a little more comfortable with it. Well, you gotta rebrand, eh? Retool the channel. Add more swag. Yeah, but you know what? If you look back deep enough into my channel, it's like it was completely different. I was not doing any gaming related videos. It was just pure nonsense and some weird sketch comedy. But the first few game videos I did was like Kerbal Space Program. Actually, no, even before Kerbal Space Program, I did a couple like Hotline Miami videos that were terrible. But the thing about Hotline Miami is they actually have a copyright claim on their music, so that you can't. Look at me! I'm E6. Isn't that weird that, like, why would a game copyright... Like, I guess maybe they bought the music and that was in their license, but... It sucks for the game, because you can't display Hotline Miami unless you mute the music. And yes, Kerbal is brutal, but a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. Actually, I've been wanting to do a lot of Kerbal videos for like a year now. I just haven't found like the time or like the passion to get back into that game. Did you ever play that, Oxy?
Which one?
Kerbal Space Program?
Heck yeah. That was the second drunk stream I ever did. Also.
Oh, yeah. Drunk Kerbal is amazing. Nothing gets accomplished,
yeah.
But...
That's actually... Well, see, and I never knew how to do an orbit or anything like that before that stream also. No. I struggled for a little bit, and then some of the guys that were watching jumped on, and were like, hey, this is how you do it. Quit being a tool.
Yeah. No, eventually I got to the point where, like, I had, like, a moon base, a Minmus base, and I was building, like, a ship in space, piece by piece, and I was going to set it out on a grand tour. And then, but that was back in, you know, the alpha beta days, and they kept updating the game, and then half the mods would break, and so I kind of just like got out of that game. And now that it's complete, oh yes, Scott Manley for Kerbal Instruction, 100%. That's how I got like good at Kerbal, was watching Scott Manley. But yeah, like anyway, it's a lot of fun. I really love Kerbal Space Program, and now that it's out, I think I want to get back into it now that it's like finalized.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I need to like there's some of the stuff that I had as mods before that they don't work anymore. It feels bad.
Oh, there were some really cool mods that are broken forever, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I a lot of the stuff that broke, they have fixed over the course of time.
Sure.
You just have to go and update the mods themselves now. I
remember one that I really liked was the Kethane mod that would add, like, resources. So you could mine Kethane, ore, all that kind of stuff. That kind of tied in with this external landing. So you could... Basically, there was a part that would create spaceships, like a spaceport. Like a space dock. And then you had all these containers for all the ore. There was a life support mod, which was really cool. And it's something called ScanSat, where you could actually like attach different radar instruments to your satellites, and they would map the terrain and tell you where resources were.
Nice.
So that you could land and create your base on like a place where, hey, this has ore, it has Kethane, and it has whatever the other resource was. Oh! Sorry. Spazzy Star. Unexpected neutron star. Binary neutron star. Whoa! What's this system all about?
Yeah, that's an angry one.
Oh, there are some untagged gas giants here. What's this? Is it a ammonia world or a HMC? Let's check it out. Now, of course, let me get my boost first. I need my boost. Zarek comes. Uh-oh.
That looks like an HMC.
Zarek Newell in the... Oh, boy, wow. It's really spazzy. Yeah, I did turn my game settings down to medium. I think that's what's creating some weird lighting effects. I'll probably jump that back up since the computer's been fine now. But I'll do it later. Alrighty, got my supercharge. Let's go pop my name on a planet here. Ah yes, Eric Newell has gone offline. He is gone. Who is online? We got Alien Hunter PL in Copernic. Roget Blake, Commander Meeseeks, who's... Where the heck are you, Meeseeks? 14,000 light years away.
He's off in no man's land.
Is that him? Oh, there you are. What are you doing the journey again? You on your way back? He's near the Eagle Nebula. Maybe he's coming out with a second account.
Yeah, he's bubble bound. He's headed back.
Headed all the way back.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but I was looking on the galaxy map and I just saw someone like basically like over here. Like just on the other side of where everything is. And I wonder sometimes how many commanders are out there right now in the black? Like
more than you'd think.
Yeah. Like, and what are the odds of encountering one? Like
astronomical.
Without haha.
See what I did there?
I see what you did.
What you did there. I see it.
This is probably an HMC, but I want
yeah,
to look
it looks
at
like
it
an HMC to me.
it looks interesting. Jacob Hayden has traveled 14K in the time that all three of you guys have been streaming. I guess he's referring to Plater and yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14,
me, then Plater.
14K is quite big.
That's what she said?
Did she now?
She did, sir.
If she thinks 14K is big, then I don't stand a chance. 14 kilometer. Now this isn't going to be a lot of money, but it might look cool. And you know what? Sometimes it's just about looking cool. Oh, what the heck? Let's scan the little moon. But have you put 2 and 2 together yet? What do you mean? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Now because your name is different, alright? That's exactly what Oxy was talking about, where it's like, if your name isn't the same as your commander name, it's hard to tell. You're Meeseeks! Mystery solved!
Yeah, see, I'm in Spatula's defense, it really is difficult to remember all of the different variations for different people's names.
Like, I have the memory of a goldfish or whatever, in any case, so it's, you know, it's doubly worse with me.
It's like Alec Martin, that's Chickers, but I always forget that that's Chickers.
Chickers?
Yeah, his in-game name is Chickers, and I always forget that on YouTube, his name shows up as Alec Martin.
Somebody touch my spatch!
Somebody touch my spatch, put it down!
Somebody touch my spatula! Uh-oh. No, go down, go down. We're gonna do some ring running. Running the rings. We get closer. I want to see the individual rocks.
You can if you're really careful.
Do this.
You really...
Careful is my second middle name. My first middle name is not.
I don't believe you for an instant.
Woo! Okay, let's try and do that properly! Oh, jeez!
Yeah, zero throttle. Make sure you're on 0 throttle, too. It makes this a lot easier.
And we hit the shadowy part. This is actually really fun. Okay, no, come on. You can do it. Right in there. Oh my god, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. Terrifying! Oh my god. Not on the road. Oh my god.
I think the space madness has got you.
I am
You're
doing
surfing
very
rings.
good. Oh my god! Ah! How is this possible? How is this possible? I'm trying to read the chat, but oh no! That's what you made me do, that other guy. By the way, Dangus, does it stand in for dangerous, or is it also a body part? A Dangus is versatile as it is smooth. If you shave your Dangus, that is. But, it can be anything that you want it to be, that other guy. You can blaze your own Dangus. Well, that was fun.
Oh, the places I could take that one.
Blaze your own Dangus.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to jump through these rings.
Why not? Sounds like fun.
Nothing ever goes wrong when you do that. Alright.
Yeah,
Start
never.
charging.
It's perfectly fine.
Even out our speed. We don't want to hit the mouse lock zone. Alright. Popping out our speed. Waiting for the charge to get right to the last minute. Then we boost! Hopefully it works. Wonderful. Wunderbar, wunderbar. It worked.
Wunderbar!
I love, you can also jump, like, what was I jumping through? It wasn't a ring, but, the neutron star, what do you call them? Arms.
The jet cones?
Yeah. And if you time it just right, you can be, like, in the jet cone as you jump, and it looks kind of cool. Whoa, whoa. Got a couple of big boys here. Wait,
oh my.
a bunch of very plain-looking but satisfying to look at kind of gas giants. Jas giants.
Jas giants.
What was that about temperature? The Jas giants. Okay. It's a hot star. I get it. Alright. Cool down.
There we
Hey!
go.
Meeseeks changed his name to the proper name.
Now it is much less confusing.
Yes.
I will say, if you change your channel logo, it takes forever for it to actually filter down to everything.
Right.
It took a full 12 hours or something like that for it to actually filter it down to where it showed showed the right logo in my chat.
I've noticed a huge improvement in thumbnail updating. Because like a year ago, you would set a new thumbnail, it would take like a day to finally go through. But now it seems to happen like almost instantaneously. That other guy says, "Oh, this is his commander name, but he's one of those Mobius nerds." Now, can you explain to me what is Mobius? Because I'm assuming it's like another instance just for Mobius people.
No, it's a private. What it is, it's just the
group?
name for. Yeah, it's just the name for a private group where PvP is essentially outlawed.
So it's like FleetCom, but not as specific.
Right, like it's basically for anyone who wants to, fly with the experience of open play, but none of the PvP danger.
Sure.
I would say that about mine, other guy, but I think today is the perfect example of why that would not apply. We shot each other plenty. I even died. So did someone else. I killed this vet with my chieftain.
See, you know what? It's good that it's good that there's a place for all these. Like I like the idea of the private groups. I think solo's a little bit pointless. I feel like why don't you just have your own private group and not invite anybody? Right? But I like the idea of the private groups that satisfy those people who want that experience. Me, I like my open salty. I like to get those heart-racing experiences where people try to kill me. Of course, at the same time, when they do happen, sometimes it can be very frustrating. There was one time when I just like logged in and got blown up. And I'm like, I didn't even have a chance. But, you know
Feels
what?
bad.
It's for the For the thrill of the chase. I usually play in open. Although, I have been playing on FleetCom a lot, but that's mainly because I want to see all the other people in FleetCom. That's where all the explorers are. For this journey. Oh, open is actually lonelier out here. Darth Vader, do not want the salt making. See, I don't mind if people blow me up. It's fine. It's as long as it's not like, you know, you're getting back from Colonia and you've got $27 million worth of exploration data. That would suck. But in every day-to-day life, I think, you know, getting blown up builds a little character. Helps flesh out that personality.
Yeah. It also depends on the context, though, too. Like, people that are just salt farming, I don't like. Yeah,
well,
that's no fun, though.
But I think that's the problem with this game, and I think the problem with a lot of that results in the fact that there's no real gameplay to drive antagonistic behavior. And I think it's good that people want to be antagonists, because I think, like, if everyone was just nice in the galaxy, then there'd be no conflict, and, you know, from a storyteller perspective, conflict makes things interesting, right?
It does.
But it's like, okay, but then give pirates tools that they can do that without pissing people off, or they're just gonna end up pissing people off. And it's like, you know, I feel like if they that's where I'm kind of very disappointed by the crime and punishment update, because it's more about penalizing crime than necessarily creating a path for it and, like, setting the expectation for, like, the appropriate criminal behavior. I know that sounds kind of weird. Appropriate criminal behavior. That's an oxymoron. But you know, it's like okay, like if there was some sort of, like, development to that, like pirate bases and whatnot, it would balance these things out where, you know, you could naturally have all the griefers gravitate to certain systems, and, you know, if maybe the more wanted they were getting, the more... I wasn't calling it oxymoron.
I was waiting for someone to pick up on that.
I know, right? But, you know, it's like, imagine, like, if you killed someone, you were suddenly on a bounty hunter list, and there were ways that bounty hunters could track you as if you were on their friends list.
You see, something like that would be great. I would love every second.
So imagine, like, you know, you're the most wanted person in the galaxy. Like, imagine there's a
the
top
whole
10.
Galaxy, you'll see on the freaking map.
Everybody can see you. But the only way... But then to balance that, let's say you go to a pirate base and you buy like, a system scrambler or anonymity or a cloaking device, whatever you want to call it. Until they fire their weapons the next time, they can become invisible. So, essentially, you know, let's say Harry Potter goes and kills Salami. Now he's got to run to a pirate base to become invisible while everyone can see him during that time that he's running. And of course, once he gets to a pirate base, he buys his anonymity, goes and runs somewhere else, and then all of a sudden, you know, until he strikes again, we don't know where he is. But that would create these, like, brief moments where everyone just scrambles to kill the griefer kind of thing, right? I think that would be kind of cool, a cool system. And it would also force, if you were wanted, it should force you into open. If you get a bounty, if you get on the top 10 most wanted list, solo and private group get disabled.
Sounds fair enough to me.
That would be awesome. Make it dangus and fun. I would become a criminal if they add some sort of criminal reward system. I would maybe have Bradford do it. Preserve my spatula's honor and integrity. But Bradford don't care. He got none of that. Heard that! Shut up, Bradford. What? That other guy says, one time an NPC demanded my cargo, so I killed him. He wasn't wanted. 5k bounty, 1 week. Well, he was just starting his piracy career. It was his first piracy, and you went and killed him. Dashed his dreams. That's sad. Pirate that never was. That'd probably be about as well as my pirating attempts would go.
Oh, man. I'm about wore out, Spatula. I don't know about you.
I'm actually probably going to cut this stream. Let's do it at the next jump. But yeah, no, it's what, 11:25. Oh god, it's been 3 hours. Hey, 3 hours is good, and no problems, no streaming problems, no cutting out, no blurry stuff, and we got to see a real cool star thing. Yeah, awesome.
Out of curiosity, what is your stream bitrate set at right now, anyway?
I put my bitrate up to 1200.
1200. Okay, I was gonna say because it definitely looks better than it did the other day. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, just the fact that it's not, like, stuttering and freezing and jittering, that's amazing. But, like, the actual visual quality, it looks like that got fixed as well. Amazing what you can do with $1 these days. $1. It made all the difference.
Now, I will say, with all that extra overhead that you've got now, you could probably bump that up to 2 megabit, no problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Should I just try going full 4K and then work our way back down?
No, because you can really only safely use about 60 to 70%. Beyond that, it gets more and more unstable. That's why I tend to cap mine at about 2.8 to 3 megabit.
Right.
Because I have 5 megabit. That's really about as much as I feel comfortable using. Because after that, it just gets unstable.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, well, I'm just gonna head out to this planet. Oxy, if you want to sign off and go to bed, you do your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna park it there. But if everyone wants to throw your 07s in the chat and like the video, man, and I don't know, go like some other videos too. Go watch other videos on YouTube and like them all, but dislike all of Oxy's videos. Go.
Yeah, that Oxy guy, he's an asshole.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, I like that. No 7. Ooh.
Hey.
That's like you're doing
thanks for.
It's like you're doing a funky thing with your other arm while you're saluting.
I know, right? It's like what is it? It's like one of those funky Egyptian dances or something.
Exactly. Oh, but yes, good stream, people. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and journey. And Paraxi, especially, thank you for joining me on the voice channel.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
You've been streaming all day.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I did my stream, hung out with non-platers, now here on yours. I've been everywhere today.
Getting around.
Yeah.
Riding you like a bicycle.
Like a 50-cent French hooker.
Alright, I'm gonna park it right in the atmosphere. We're gonna slam right into this planet, and then we're gonna cut this stream out. The only way I know how to do things.
Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, everyone. If you guys haven't yet liked his stream, please do so. Because Spatula, great guy, needs more likes.
God darn it.
Needs all of the likes for live Dangus.
Yes, and then tomorrow, of course, I will probably stream. I'm planning on probably streaming before the broadcast, kind of precipitate it, and then I'll probably end up cutting my stream off when the broadcast goes online, and then just join and spectate on that while being in the game. If you are on the Enigma Expedition and watching, definitely we'll have the meetup at the ship. Do you know what time it is, Oxy, tomorrow? Well, I
don't actually know.
Broadcast is usually 3 o'clock EST.
Yeah, 3 EST, 2 o'clock in the afternoon my time. Let me see if there's a meetup time posted for...
Here we go!
Okay, yeah, European meetup at the DoveEngima megaship is at 8:30 tomorrow in GMT, so that would be 2:30 in the afternoon, so a half an hour after the broadcast starts.
Okay.
So, and then there's another one at 10 o'clock EST, 10 p.m. EST, so it would be 9 p.m. because I think you're in you're in GMT -6, same as me, I believe. It's
Eastern Standard. I think it's like -5. I want to say.
Yes, yeah. So you're on -5, so it'll be. Yeah, it'll be 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. your time.
It will be a time, people. That's the important thing. Time. It flows.
Time.
And it is time for this stream to end. but good segue. But thank you for watching, and tomorrow just go on the YouTube all the time, and you'll see someone streaming. It'll be fun. We'll see you there.
Yep. So I'm going to be streaming the last bit of my trip to Colonia before the broadcast meetup. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
So yeah. I don't know about anyone else. Plater should be also, I think. Because he's not quite there yet. He's at the same place I'm at.
Okay, well. Yeah. I mean, I'll just maybe do a private stream. So I don't interfere. I feel bad when it's like I saw you were streaming and then Plater was streaming. I'm like, oh, I'll wait till after those guys, even though it'll be like all the British people will be asleep. But I always feel I don't want to like jump my stream on, but I definitely want to also stream everything in this journey up at least till the Dove Enigma. So I'm gonna have to be on. But go watch Oxy's stream and then maybe run my stream in the background in a tab and mute it. There you go. Anyway,
Ablative, that'll be sometime during the week, I think. I don't know.
That's the stream alarm. We have to shut it down now. But bye.
See you, everyone.